Hello, friends. I'm your host, Mel, and I welcome you back to another set of some of the best vintage radio available. Tonight, I'm very excited to present to you the Australian version of Dashiell Hammett's The Fat Man, first broadcast on the Australian Broadcasting Commission on September 9th, 1954. The series starred Lloyd Berrell as private detective Brad Runyon and ran for 52 episodes through 1955. While only a small portion of the original American broadcasts survive today, 38 episodes of the Australian series are still known to exist, making it the version most often heard by old-time radio enthusiasts. So let's relax, settle in with your favorite dessert of choice, and enjoy another classic adventure from Dashiell Hammett's The Fat Man on Mel's Vintage Radio.
There he goes into that drugstore. He's stepping on the scale.
Weight 239 pounds. Fortune, danger.
Who is it?
The Fat Man.
And now, here's the Fat Man in Murder for Sale.
It isn't often that a woman shows up as an important figure in what we call organized crime. However, occasionally an exceptionally clever and attractive woman turns her abilities to crime on a big scale. And believe me, when that happens, the headaches of the police really begin. Especially when the crime involves murder. The printing on the frosted glass door said Oliver Winkler Enterprise Incorporated. The card in my hand said Oliver Winkler, appointment 11 a.m. I reached the doorknob and then stopped suddenly. A tall, thin shadow had crossed the door somewhere inside, and an excited voice was speaking.
I don't care what you say, Winkler. You've got to be careful. Do you...
I couldn't hear the voice that had interrupted me. It finished whatever it had to say, and the first one continued.
All right. Have it your way, but remember, I warned you. Don't ever say I didn't. And don't forget this either. It's going to be your funeral.
The thin shadow suddenly filled the frosted glass, and the door opened. Oh, sorry.
Who are you? What's the idea of hanging around here listening at keyholes?
Take your hands off me, son.
I said, what's the idea?
Nobody's listening at the keyhole. I have an appointment with Mr. Winkler. I think you were leaving, so on your way. I walked into the office. There was a desk in the far corner of the office. A coat rack stood nearby. A small derby, an undersized fur-collared overcoat, and a cane hung on it. In front of the desk stood a short, round little man. He was fat all over, soft fat like a butterball, and he had the whitest skin I've ever seen. Everything smiled but his little pig eyes. And the voice, when it came, was the purr of a cat.
I presume you are Mr. Runyon.
I'm Runyon.
Please be seated, Mr. Runyon. I am Oliver Winkler. You must excuse my rather excitable young friend. He meant no harm, I assure you.
Excitability and guns don't make a good mixture, Winkler.
Guns? I'm afraid I don't follow you.
He was wearing one in a shoulder holster. Neat little gun. The kind people with experience carry. I felt it when he bumped into me.
William Donovan with a gun? Oh, it's difficult to believe. Oh, but of course, that would explain...
Yeah, go on.
Yes, of course. It has to do with my purpose in calling you here this morning, Mr. Runyon.
Just why did you call me, Winkler?
I'll be as brief as possible, sir. My life has been threatened. I feel that such a person as yourself might be helpful in preventing, shall we say, an unfortunate accident.
Who threatened your life and why?
I am a businessman, Mr. Runyon, and as such I cannot afford the luxury of maudlin sentimentality.
Naturally. What is your business? I noticed the sign on your door says Enterprise Incorporated. What's that?
Enterprise Incorporated is an investment and finance company.
Not a bank.
Oh, no. We merely invest money, our own, of course, in various businesses. Take mortgages and so forth.
Sort of personal finance, eh?
Call it that if you wish. However, the real bulk of our business is rather more in the speculative investment line.
I see. So somebody you've loaned money to has threatened your life.
Let's put it this way, sir. Someone whose knowledge of business matters is extremely limited has suffered a most unforeseen and unfortunate accident, which benefits this company, and, as the saying goes, leaves her more or less in the cold.
A woman?
Precisely.
What was this accident you mentioned?
The death of the unfortunate woman's husband.
I don't get it.
Let me explain. Since the war, it has been a policy of my company to lend various sums of money to veterans for the purpose of buying homes. Our terms are extremely liberal because I feel these lads are entitled to all the help possible. We have therefore been quite in demand. However, as I have already told you, I am first and foremost a businessman.
Yeah. What was the catch?
The catch, as you put it, was merely this. In each contract of mortgage drawn for these transactions, there is a provision that regardless of the number of payments made to this company, if any money was still due to us, the mortgage prophecy reverted to us in the event of the mortgage's death.
In other words, even though the heirs of the mortgager wanted to continue the payments, the property still reverts to you. And the money previously paid back also remains yours.
Exactly. You see, since the terms were so liberal and these veterans so young and healthy, I felt that the company was entitled to such an insurance.
I see your point.
A moment ago, you asked if we were a bank. Actually, we are more of an insurance company in regard to these loans. We only stand to win in the event of death.
Gruesome gambling.
What?
Skip it. What's the woman's name who threatened your life?
Mrs. Etta Goodman. Here is her address. She is living in a mortgaged house, but of course will not have to vacate. She apparently knew nothing of the agreement, and when informed of it, she came here and made her rather dire threat on my life. That was yesterday.
By the way, Winkler, what caused Goodman's death?
A bullet through the brain.
Murder?
No, Mr. Runyon. Roy Goodman committed suicide.
I'm looking for Mrs. Etta Goodman.
I'm Etta Goodman. What do you want?
Let's go inside where we can talk.
But I'm just going out. I'm in a hurry.
This won't take long. Let's go in.
Who are you? Why have you come here?
Give you some good advice?
I don't understand. If you're from that company, if it's about the house...
Sit down, Mrs. Goodman. I didn't come to see you about the house.
Why did you come then?
I understand your husband committed suicide recently.
Suicide. Yes, that's what they said, the police, the doctors, but it wasn't suicide. It wasn't, I tell you. Roy was murdered.
Is that why you threatened Oliver Winkler's life?
I threatened? What are you talking about? Who are you? Why are you asking these questions?
My name is Runyon. I'm a detective.
The police?
No, I'm a private investigator. A minute ago, I said I came here to give you some advice. Murder is a serious business, Mrs. Goodman. Forget it.
Forget that they murdered my husband? Never.
Not your husband. Winkler.
Winkler? But I don't understand.
Didn't you go to see Winkler yesterday and threaten him?
Why, yes, I went to see him. But I don't remember exactly what I said. I was upset and angry. You know how people say things they don't mean when they're angry. And I know my husband didn't commit suicide. I don't care what they say. And that man Winkler is trying to steal my house.
He's not stealing it, Mrs. Goodman. It's all perfectly legal and binding according to the mortgage.
But it's not fair.
You've got a point there, but your husband signed the mortgage. Didn't he ever tell you the terms of it?
No, I don't think he knew. Maybe he didn't read it carefully, or if he did, he didn't understand.
Tell me about your husband's death, Mrs. Goodman.
It was just 2 weeks ago. His body was found in the woods not far from here. He'd been shot through the head. There was a pistol in his hand. They said it was suicide. But I know Roy wouldn't kill himself.
What makes you so sure of that?
There was no reason for him to kill himself. No, I tell you it was murder. The police wouldn't listen to me, but I'm sure that man Winkler is behind it. I went to him and begged him to give me time to pay, but he wouldn't even listen. He said our house belonged to him now. I even went to the woman who sold us the house to see if she could help. But she could do nothing.
Who was the woman you bought the house from?
She's a Mrs. Isabel Sutton. She said it was none of her business. That she'd sold the house to us and had nothing to do with the mortgage.
Does she know this fellow Winkler?
Why, I don't know. I don't think so. Why?
Nothing. I just wondered.
Isn't there anything I can do? I mean, about the house.
I'm afraid not.
But you're a detective. Couldn't you help me? Couldn't you find out if Roy's been murdered?
If the police think it was suicide, it probably was. Besides, my only interest is in protecting my client's life. Since you say there was nothing to your threat, I'll be running along.
Oh, but please, you...
Something's fallen down behind the cushion of this sofa.
No, please, it's nothing.
Nothing? Since when is a gun nothing, Mrs. Goodman?
A gun? But I don't understand. Here, let me see.
What's it doing here?
Why, that's the gun that Roy was killed with.
It looks like somebody hid it behind these cushions. Somebody who intended to use it again.
What do you mean?
I mean there aren't any empty chambers in it. It's been fully reloaded, Mrs. Goodman. How do you do, Mrs. Sutton?
If it's a house you're wanting to buy, young man, you've come to the wrong place. I haven't a thing on the market right now. But if you care to leave your name...
I didn't come to buy a house, Mrs. Sutton. I want to ask you some questions about the one you sold to Roy Goodman.
Why?
I'm just inquisitive. I believe you sold the house to a Mr. Roy Goodman several months ago.
Goodman? Goodman? Oh, yes, now I remember Goodman. Yes, I did sell him a house. Poor fellow committed suicide recently, didn't he?
His wife seems to think he was murdered.
Murdered?
Uh-huh. She thinks so because a man named Winkler stood to get Goodman's house, the one you sold him, in case of his death. Do you know this Winkler, Mrs. Sutton?
Now, you listen to me, young man. I don't know who you are or what you're here for. I don't know anything about the Goodmans or this man Winkler. All I do know is that I sold a house and that Mr. Goodman borrowed the money to buy it from Mr. Winkler. Whatever arrangements they made was their business. I know nothing about it. Do you understand?
Maybe. So you don't know Winkler at all?
I know of him. He has on several occasions loaned money to people I've sold houses to.
None of these other people happened to die, did they? Say, by committing suicide?
Who are you? Why did you come here?
My name's Runyon. I'm a private detective.
A detective?
You still haven't answered my question, Mrs. Sutton.
Oh, well, how should I know? I just told you that when I sell a house, I'm through with it.
You deal pretty extensively in real estate.
Yes, of course I do. I have to make a living. Real estate's my business.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind giving me the names of the people who bought houses from you and used Winkler's money to pay for them.
But I don't remember who they were.
You must keep records.
Naturally, but I don't keep them here at home. They're at my office.
I see. Well, never mind. I think I can find out at the claims office.
Oh, Mr. Runyon, a moment ago you mentioned murder. Well, if there's anything wrong, if Mr. Winkler's committed a crime, I certainly want to help you.
Okay, Mrs. Sutton. I'll probably be back to talk to you later. Oh, by the way, have you ever seen this gun before?
Gun?
Yeah, take a good look at it. It's the one Roy Goodman was supposed to have shot himself with.
I know. I've never seen it. Why do you ask?
I just wondered.
Who hired you, Mr. Runyon? Was it that Mrs. Goodman?
No, Mrs. Sutton. It wasn't Etta Goodman.
Who was it then?
It was Oliver Winkler.
Winkler? I don't understand. Why on earth would...
Isabel, I've got to talk to...
Bill, you know better than to interrupt when I'm busy.
Hello. Remember me, Donovan?
What are you doing here?
Showing Mrs. Sutton a gun. And finding out a lot more than I bargained for.
I'm sorry it took so long to find these files, Mr. Runyon, but with no more to go on than you gave the claims office, it took us time.
That's okay. Did you get the rest of the information, too?
Yes, one of our secretaries traced the history of each purchaser since they bought the house.
Good. What did you find?
Well, our records show 5 sales in which property owned by Mrs. Isabel Sutton was sold and paid for by money borrowed from Winkler's company.
Is Roy Goodman included in that list?
Let's see. Yes. You know, this is really very strange, Mr. Runyon.
What?
All 5 of the men who purchased property from Mrs. Sutton and who gave mortgages to Mr. Winkler have since died.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to see Mr. Winkler. Is he in?
Why, no, sir. I'm afraid he isn't. Did you have an appointment?
No. You know where Winkler is? It's very important.
He doesn't like to be disturbed. I don't know if I should.
said it was important, sweetheart. Where is he?
I'm not sure where he went. He had 2 phone calls about an hour and a half ago. He left the office soon afterwards. He seemed to be in a hurry.
Do you know who called him?
The first one, I believe, was from a Mrs. Goodman.
How about the other call?
I don't know who that was from. Mr. Winkler took it direct in his inner office. It was after that one that he left.
And he didn't give you any hint as to where he was going?
Well, he did leave a phone number with me where he said I might get in touch with him if anything terribly important came up.
Call it.
But I...
Listen, sweetheart, I said this was important. If you ever want to see your boss alive again, you'll do what I tell you.
Alive? What do you mean?
I've got to find him quick. Now then, get on that phone and call the number he left with you.
Yes, sir.
Act perfectly natural. Don't mention anything about me, understand?
I understand.
Find out whose number it is, and if Winkler isn't there, find out where he's gone. And just say it's something about business and that you're trying to locate him.
Hello? This is Mr. Oliver Winkler's secretary. Oh, yes, Mrs. Sutton. Is Mr. Winkler there? Do you know where he's gone? Something important has come up. I'd like to get in touch with him. I see. Is there a phone there? All right, Mrs. Sutton. I guess I'll just have to attend to it myself. Thank you. Goodbye.
Where did he go?
That was Mrs. Isabel Sutton's home.
I know who she is. Where did Winkler go?
Mrs. Sutton said he went out to look at a house he's going to take a mortgage on.
Where is this house?
It's in the country about a mile from the city limits on Coldview Road. It's an old red brick farmhouse. It's just been deserted for some years. And it sits back on a hill just beyond Bedford Creek. You can't miss it.
Did Winkler go there alone?
Why, no. Mrs. Sutton said he went with her assistant, Mr. William Donovan.
It was already dark when I left Winkler's office, and the rush hour traffic was just getting underway. Even so, I made fairly good time and cleared the city limits 35 minutes later. I swung my car off the main road and bumped along through a dark natural tunnel formed by tall, overhanging trees. 5 minutes later, the glare of my headlights picked out a small wooden bridge 100 yards ahead. That would be Bedford Creek. According to Winkler's secretary, the farmhouse lay just beyond the creek. I slowed down, rattled across the rickety bridge, and pulled off the side of the road into a clump of trees. I walked slowly up the drive. The house came into view. It looked empty, dismal, and dark. On the porch, I stopped for a second and listened. There was no sound. I tried the front door and found it unlocked. Taking my time, I eased inside, snapped on the flashlight, and played it slowly around. I was in a musty, dust-covered hall. Cobwebs hung from the ceiling, and a well-worn staircase leaned drunkenly against the second floor. An open door stood on my left. It led into what was evidently the living room. I walked to the door and threw the light quickly into the room. There wasn't any furniture inside. There wasn't even a fireplace. But there was a man lying in the middle of the floor. He lay on his back with his eyes wide open. And he wasn't the man I expected to find. He was Mr. William Donovan. My light swung quickly round to the far corner of the room. The figure of a woman crouched there in the glare. Her eyes were filled with terror, and she held a gun in her hand. She wasn't pointing the gun at me. It hung limply in her hand as if she'd forgotten it. Drop the gun, Mrs. Goodman.
Mr. Runyon?
Yeah, get up. So, you found another gun.
No, that isn't my gun.
Where's Winkler? Did you get him, too?
I didn't kill that man on the floor. I've never even seen him before.
You expect me to believe that when I find you here with a gun in your hand? One shot's been fired out of this pistol, and not long ago.
But I didn't do it, I tell you. He was there on the floor when I got here.
Why did you come to this house?
He telephoned me to meet him here at 6:30. I didn't want to come out here in the country. I was afraid. But he insisted.
Who?
Mr. Winkler, of course. He said if I'd come, he might be able to arrange for me to keep my home.
You'll have to do better than that. I happen to know that Winkler came here with this dead man, Donovan. You followed them, didn't you? Then you shot this guy, and Winkler got away before you could finish him. Isn't that what happened?
No, I didn't. Honestly, I didn't. Mr. Winkler wasn't here. I haven't seen him since yesterday when I was in his office.
Go on. And it better be good, sweetheart. Because you're sitting about 3 feet from the electric chair right now.
No, please. You've got to believe me, Mr. Runyon. Late this afternoon, he phoned me and told me to meet him here. I decided to come when he told me it might mean he's arranging for me to keep my home.
How did you get out here?
In my car. It's parked around behind the house.
When did you get here?
About 15 minutes ago. The house was dark like it is now. I had a flashlight in my car, so I parked and came around to the front. There was no sign of Mr. Winkler. I'd been there about 5 minutes when I thought I heard something inside the house.
So you went in?
Yes, I don't know why. I guess I thought Mr. Winkler was in here. I called several times, but got no answer. Then I looked in this room and saw this man there on the floor. He was dead by then. The gun was lying beside him. I must have picked it up. I don't remember. I was terribly frightened.
I can imagine.
While I was standing here, I heard you walk up on the porch. I didn't know what to do. I was terrified.
Some of it might make sense and some might not.
But it's the truth. I swear it.
I think Donovan brought Winkler here to kill him. But it could be that Winkler got him first.
But why? And why did he call me to meet him?
Unless I'm mistaken, Winkler, a woman named Sutton, and this dead man were working together in the real estate mortgage racket. I think the Sutton woman and the dead man were afraid Winkler had gone too far and they tipped the works. When you became suspicious of your husband's death, and when I came into it, I think they figured Winkler was double-crossing them, and so they decided to kill him. But evidently he got wise and knocked off Donovan first.
But why did he call me?
That's the part that makes me believe your story, sweetheart. You were suspicious of Winkler, and you made threats. In other words, Winkler called you so he could frame the killing on you. Come on. We gotta move fast if we're gonna trap him before he pulls his next killing.
Where are we going?
To Mrs. Sutton's house. Remember, Mrs. Goodman, let me do the talking. No matter what I say, you agree with me. Do you understand?
Yes.
There's a car in the driveway. It's probably Winkler's.
He is here, then.
I hope so.
Where is he? Where is he? What have you done with this?
Hold it a second.
My dear, you're on duty.
Sir, come here, sir. You're lying, but you're not going to get away with it.
Okay, here we go.
What's the meaning of it?
The fat man.
What do you mean breaking into my house?
What are you doing here, Runyon?
I've come to get a murderer, Winkler.
Then it's true. You did kill him. You killed Bill.
Shut up, you idiot. Why, this is absurd.
No, it isn't, Winkler. You were too smart for your own good this time.
What are you talking about?
He killed Donovan, all right, tonight in a deserted farmhouse just outside his town. The body's still there.
I didn't kill him.
No. I told you were too smart for your own good. You thought you'd frame Mrs. Goodman for the killing because you knew the three of you had swindled her and murdered her husband. So you called her to come to the farmhouse. But she fooled you, Winkler.
Fooled him? What do you mean?
I mean Mrs. Goodman got there before Donovan and Winkler did. She suspected something like this, so she hurried and hid herself in the house. And she saw the whole thing, Winkler.
She's lying to you, Runyon. She killed William. She threatened me. You know that.
Sure. You were banking on that, weren't you, Winkler?
Now, listen to me, Runyon. Listen,
So you did kill Bill. You dirty, double-crossing little fool.
No, Isabel, no. Don't you see what he's doing?
I only see what a little rat you are. You're right, Mr. Runyon. He's a murderer. He saw to it that all those purchasers died. Accidentally. After they mortgaged their homes to him.
She's lying. She was behind it. It was her idea.
Oh, no, Oliver. Not my idea. Perhaps I'm guilty of helping him. But if I can see you in the electric chair, I'll gladly take my own punishment.
You're insane, Isabel. Don't believe her, Runyon. Don't believe her.
Shut up. Can you prove he's the murderer, Mrs. Sutton?
Of course I can prove it. I've all the papers to prove it right here in my desk drawer. You may have them gladly. She's got
got a gun.
Yes, my dear. I have a gun.
I told you she'd take us. I tried to warn you.
Quiet, Oliver. I'm going to kill you now. I'm going to shoot you just like you shot Bill.
No, Isabel, please. Put that gun away.
Don't be a fool, Mrs. Sutton.
I know what I'm doing. You're going next, Mr. Runyon.
No, Isabel, no.
Goodbye, Oliver. And no, Mr. Runyon, you...
That scream came in very handy. Now, give me that gun.
No. Let go of me. Let go. I can't.
My arm. You're breaking my arm.
Get that gun, Mrs. Goodman.
Yes.
Give it to me.
Yes.
And now, Mrs. Sutton, I'll hold the gun a while. Oh, you saved the state some trouble by disposing of Winkler. And it'll put you right in the electric chair, Mrs. Sutton.
Oh, Mr. Runyon, I was so frightened. I don't know what happened.
Skip it, sweetheart. You saved my life. If you hadn't startled her by screaming, I'd be lying there dead by now. Okay, Mrs. Sutton, let's go.
They did murder my husband, didn't they?
Yeah. There's one thing you won't have to worry about now.
What?
I've got a hunch that house of yours is going to stay right where it belongs. With you, Mrs. Goodman. Well, that's that. It seems I spend my life in getting into trouble and getting out of it. But at the same time, I generally manage to get some other people in and out of trouble, too. Be seeing you again. So long.
There he goes into that drugstore. He's stepping on the scales.
239 pounds. Fortune, danger.
Who is it?
The Fat Man.
Here's the Fat Man in Murder by Mail.
The girl wasn't from the city, that was obvious. She was a big girl, almost as tall as I am, but she wasn't fat. She wasn't pretty either, but with the right clothes and beauty aid, she would have been frightening. She didn't have the right clothes, and beauty was something that had never occurred to her. Any woman would have envied her complexion, but they wouldn't have wanted the hands who went with it. The complexion said outdoors and health, but the hands said work. I put her age at 35 and lit a cigarette. She carefully smoothed the skirt and took the chair across from my desk. When she spoke, I knew she was a capable single woman who lived on a farm in the Middle West.
My name is Kate Goering, Mr. Runyon.
Pleased to meet you, Miss Goering.
I'm a stranger in your city, and I saw your ad in the classified telephone directory. That's why I came here to see you. I've never hired a detective before, and I don't have too much money.
Don't worry about the money, Miss Goering. Just tell me what the trouble is.
My brother Bob has disappeared. It's all so strange. I just don't know what to make of it.
Suppose you start at the beginning. When did your brother disappear?
Well, I'm not sure exactly. I don't know the exact day. You see, he was here in the city. I was out home. We have a farm in Iowa.
Your brother was visiting here?
No, he had moved here. I was dead set against him doing it. I always knew something terrible would happen if he came here and married that woman.
He came here to get married, then?
Yes. That was a month ago.
Who was the woman he married?
Well, her name is Irma Lewis. And I'm sure there's something peculiar about her, something wrong.
Had your brother known her very long?
Well, that's just the point, Mr. Runyon. You see, my brother didn't know her at all.
Now, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Your brother married a woman here in the city, but he didn't know her.
I mean, he'd never actually met her except in correspondence.
He contacted her through one of those matrimonial bureaus.
Yes, I think that's what you call it. You see, Mr. Runyon, my brother Bob and I were orphaned quite young. All we had was the farm our father left. We lived there together, and we worked hard for years. Finally, Bob managed to save $5,000.
Is your brother older than you are?
Yes, he's in his early 40s. I suppose he got lonesome at the farm. Being so far away from everything and only seeing me, I can't blame him, really. One day he saw this ad in a magazine and started writing to this Irma Lewis. Several months later, he told me he was leaving to come here and marry her. I begged him not to do it, but he wouldn't listen.
Did he take the $5,000 with him?
No. We had the money in a joint checking account in Des Moines. Bob took only what money he'd need for expenses.
Is he going to bring this girl back home?
He was going to try and get a job here after his wedding. As I said, that was just a month ago. 2 days later, I had a letter from him saying he had arrived and met her.
Did he give an address?
Not then. But in his next letter, which arrived 3 days after his wedding, he said he and Irma were living in a boarding house at this address. It's out in the country, not far from the city limit, here.
I see.
Well, that was the last letter I had from him, Mr. Runyon. Of course, I wrote him regularly.
Were the letters returned to you?
What? No. I never thought of that. That might mean...
Never mind that. Go on with the story.
Well, at first I didn't worry because I knew he might be busy or was just getting married and all. Bob never was much for writing letters anyway. However, after 3 weeks went by with no word, I did get worried. And then the bank called.
The bank, eh?
Yes, they notified me that the account was closed out. Bob had written a check for the entire amount.
You're sure he wrote the check?
Positive. Of course, I went into the bank at once. They showed me the check. It was in Bob's handwriting. Well, you can imagine my feelings, Mr. Runyon.
Yeah.
I managed to borrow some money on the phone and came here at once. I arrived yesterday. Of course, I went immediately to the address of the boarding house.
Couldn't the owner tell you when your brother and his wife left?
But that's just it, Mr. Runyon. The woman who owns the house didn't know what I was talking about. She said my brother and his wife had never been there. This is the house, Mr. Runyon.
It's a gloomy-looking place.
Yes. And there's something about the woman who owns it that I don't like. I want you to look at her carefully, Mr. Runyon. When she looks at you, it's frightening.
What's the name?
Mrs. Shumway.
Now remember, let me do the talking.
All right. Yes?
Is Mrs. Shumway at home?
If it's a room you're looking for, we ain't got any.
Just a minute.
Let go of that door.
We're not looking for a room.
What do you want?
I said we want to see Mrs. Shumway.
Mrs. Shumway ain't seeing anybody.
Who is it, Bertha? It's a man and a woman, Mrs. Shumway. Show them in, Bertha.
Yes, ma'am. Step this way, please.
In here, Bertha. In the parlor.
Move this door.
So dark in here you can hardly see.
Sometimes I prefer the gloom of shadows. Please sit down. You must forgive me. I'm fond of sitting here in my parlor in semi-darkness. It brings my memories closer. I have many memories. I don't believe I know you. Why have you come to see me?
I talked to you last night. Remember? I was looking for my brother.
Last night?
Let me do the talking, Miss Gehring.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
I'm Brad Runyon. We're looking for Miss Gehring's brother, Mr. Shumway. It seems he's disappeared, and he wrote her from this address. Last night you told her that you'd never heard of him.
My dear young man, there must be some mistake. I never said anything to this woman last night. I'd never seen her before in my life.
But I don't understand. I was here last night. You know you told me that. My brother Robert Gehring did write from here.
Robert Gehring?
You know the name?
Oh, of course. He and his wife have a room here.
He's here? But you said you'd never heard of him.
Just a minute. I believe they're in now.
Mr. Gehring. Mr. Gehring. They'll be down in just a second.
Last night she told me she didn't know my brother.
You're sure this is where you came last night, Miss Gehring?
Of course, I'm sure you don't think...
I don't know.
They'll be down in a minute, Mr. Runyon. A charming couple, Gehring.
So you're his sister. Why are you lying? You know very well I was here last night.
You called us, Mrs. Shumway.
Yes, Mr. Gehring, your sister's here.
Sister? Bobby never told me you had a sister. Mr. Runyon.
What's the matter, Miss Gehring?
Mr. Runyon, that man. He's not my brother, Bob.
Now then, Miss Gehring, I'm going to get to the bottom of this business. Sit down over there by my desk.
What is it? Why are you looking at me like that?
Okay, sweetheart, what's it all about?
They've done something to my brother. I know it.
Are you sure you ever had a brother?
You think I'm insane.
I don't know what to think. You come in here with the story of a missing brother. You said Mrs. Shumway denied ever having anybody there by the name of Gehring. And yet when we go out there, she says she's never seen you before and immediately produces Robert Gehring and his wife. Only you say it's not your brother.
But she's lying. I was there last night. I swear it. You've got to help me.
I didn't say I wouldn't help you, but I want the truth.
But my brother's gone.
If you're telling the truth, he isn't the only one who's missing. His wife's missing, too.
No, that's Mrs. Gehring. That is my brother's wife.
I thought you'd never seen her, didn't know her.
I haven't, but I've seen her picture. Here, I have it right here in my pocketbook. There. Now do you believe me? Isn't that the same woman we saw?
Yes, that's the same woman, all right. And if it is the woman your brother married, there's something very, very wrong. I sent the girl back to her hotel and told her to stay there until she heard from me. Then I sat down to think. It didn't make sense, any of it. Here was a girl who said her brother had married a woman he'd never even seen and then disappeared. But had he disappeared? There was a Robert Gehring and his wife living at the brother's last address. If the girl Kate was lying, what was her angle? What was she up to? And if she were telling the truth, what was Mrs. Shumway's game? Why had she denied knowing of any Robert Gehring and then on the second visit immediately produced him and his wife? Was Kate insane? She didn't look crazy. She looked and acted just like any other healthy country girl. And then there was that picture. I lit a cigarette and decided it was just one of those cases where I'd have to develop my own theory. 3 hours later, I was still smoking cigarettes. It was dark outside. I was no nearer the answer than before. The clock on the tower building began striking 8. I got out my cigarette, reached my hat, and the telephone rang. Hello?
Mr. Runyon?
Yeah?
You were with a woman named Gehring today?
That's right. Who is this?
Bertha Meir.
Who?
Mrs. Shumway's maid, Bertha.
What do you know about Miss Gehring?
I know something that might interest you.
What?
I'm a poor working girl, Mr. Runyon.
I get it.
I can't talk long. I haven't got much time.
How much do you want?
$500.
Okay, where are you?
I'm talking on the downstairs phone at Mrs. Shumway's. The others are upstairs. They might come down any minute. They'll bring the money tonight.
Yeah. Where can I meet you?
Leave your car a couple of 100 yards down the road and walk up to the house. I can only leave for a few minutes, so I can't go far. You'll know the trees at the side of the house.
Yeah.
There's an old well there, about 30 yards from the house. It's dark among the trees. If you're quiet, nobody can see you. I'll be there at 9:30 tonight.
Is this information something about Miss Garing's brother?
Miss Garing doesn't have a brother, Mr. Runyon.
I pushed the phone across the desk, and my eye fell on the picture of Irma Lewis, or Garing, or whatever her real name was. It lay where Kate Garing had put it earlier in the afternoon. She'd forgotten to take it with her, and the phone had half hidden it. I picked it up and looked at it. Just an ordinary 3x5 photograph with a love note scribbled on it. I decided there might be something in the handwriting and put the picture in my pocket. Then I got a flashlight, checked my gun, and went out into the dark corridor. I was bending over to lock the door when I heard the step behind me. My turn wasn't quite fast enough. Sometime later, I opened my eyes and thought my neck had been broken. Maybe that's what was intended, but I've got a lot of neck. The back of it was stiff and sore, where somebody who knew how had landed a rabbit punch. But nothing was broken. I was lying on the floor of my office. The light was on, and I was alone. I got to my feet and went to my pockets. The gun was still where it belonged, and so was the flashlight and all my money. But the picture of Irma Lewis was gone. It was 9:25 when I pulled the car off the road 200 yards back from the Shumway house and got out. I stood for a minute listening and letting my eyes get accustomed to the dark. The night was black and quiet. Great black clouds rolled across the sky, hiding the moon, except for occasional quick glimpses. I crossed the road and walked quietly down toward the house. The outline loomed dark and forbidding in the trees. Lights glowed from two windows on the second floor. 50 yards away, I stopped again and listened. No sound. Walking carefully, I made my way slowly up through the trees and found the old pump. Bertha the maid wasn't there. I leaned against one of the trees and waited. 15 minutes passed and still she didn't come. An uneasy feeling began coming over me, and I pressed closer against the tree. Why should I believe the maid? Maybe it was a trap. And then suddenly I heard it, faintly at first, 20 or 30 yards off in the brush away from the house. Something was moving stealthily through the light underbrush. Something I couldn't see. I threw my gun and waited. Whoever it was digging at the brush and ground. I decided they didn't know I was there and began easing slowly toward the noise. I held my breath and stopped. It was a dog. The flashlight was already in my left hand, but the moon saved me the trouble of lighting it by choosing that moment to break through the clouds again. It only stayed a second, but it was long enough for me to see the figure of a dog crouching on top of a neat oblong mound of earth. Suddenly, the dog knew I was there. Easy, old boy, easy. I'm not going to hurt you there. That's a good boy. That's the boy.
What is it?
Just the dog.
I don't believe it. There must be someone.
Who's there?
Go down there and see if we can here.
I took 2 steps backward and my foot hit a pile of brush. It was the guy who claimed to be Bob Garing, and the bullet hit a tree 10 feet away. The window banged down and the dog headed for the house. I headed for the road again, running low through the trees. After all, I was trespassing on private property, and I had no proof that anything was really wrong. 20 yards off the road, I heard the front door of the house bang open. I ducked into the woods and went back to where I left the car. I got in and looked back toward the house. A light was bobbing around in the trees near the pump. 4 minutes later, the light moved back to the house and went out. I waited another 5 minutes and then started the motor and drove back towards the city. 2 miles away, I found a filling station with a telephone. I went in and dialed the number of Kate Garing's hotel.
Good evening, Hotel Bond.
Will you please ring Miss Kate Garing's room?
I'm sorry, but Miss Garing is out.
You know if she left a message for Mr. Runyon?
Oh, are you Mr. Runyon?
Yeah.
Oh, there is a message for you. Just a second. Her message reads, Mr. Runyon tried to reach you. Something important has happened. I've gone to Mrs. Shumway.
2 miles from the gas station, there was a suburban police station. The chief was an old friend of mine, so he didn't ask too many questions when I called him and asked him to send a cop out to meet me. 15 minutes later, a prowl car pulled up at the gas station, and a cop got out and came over to me.
You're Mr. Runyon?
That's right.
I'm Officer Larkin. Gee, Mr. Runyon, I'd have known you anywhere. We've all heard a lot about the fat man, and I've been wanting to meet you for a long time.
Oh, thanks, Larkin, but let's get going. We haven't got much time.
What's it all about, Mr. Runyon? The chief just said you wanted a policeman.
That's way on the way. Come on, let's go in your car. I'll leave mine here.
Oh, where to?
Straight out this road. Just keep going until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
By the way, Larkin, have you got a shovel in the back of this car?
Yes, sir. We always carry one for emergencies. What do you want with a shovel?
We might do a little grave digging. Hold on a second. There's the house back there in those trees.
There are no lights on at all now.
No.
Maybe they've skipped out.
Maybe. Come on, but watch your steps through this underbrush. I've got a hunch they're still in the house, and I don't want them to hear us.
Okay.
Here's the place right over here.
Oh, it's so dark, I can't see anything. Want me to use the light?
No. Give me the shovel and I'll dig. The mound is right here.
Yeah, I see it now.
That guy up at the house took a shot at me when I was here before. If you show the light, he might see us and try again. Now, give me the shovel. You keep an eye on the house.
Okay.
Something's been buried here, all right. The ground is soft.
What's wrong? Did you find something?
Yeah, I found something.
Is it a body?
It's a body, all right. A dog body.
Well, indeed. So that's all it was, huh? I guess the joke's on you, Mr. Runyon. After all, it ain't any crime to bury a dog in the woods.
No. Except, Larkin, this is the same dog that was doing the digging here a half an hour ago.
Wait, Mr. Runyon. The front door of the house is this way.
We're not going to the front door, Larkin. See that part of the building that juts out like a shed in the back of the house? There, back there.
Yeah?
It's a garage. I've got a hunch we can get into the house through there without being heard. The door leading into the house itself. Now, come on.
If there really was a body buried out there a little while ago, they haven't had time to move it far.
Here's the door.
Watch it might squeak.
Come on in. Now close it behind us. Now turn on the flashlight and sweep it around.
Well, right about it being a garage. So,
hold it!
Oh, what's...
There's somebody sitting in the front seat of that car. You've got your cover. Don't move.
Are you sure you saw somebody?
Yeah, give me that light. You want that door in your house.
Is there anybody there, Mr. Runyon?
Yeah. A dead man.
Then there really was a body buried out there in the woods.
Yeah. They brought him in and propped him up against the steering wheel. Here. Hold the light on him a second.
Who is he?
I don't know, but I think he's Kate Garing's missing brother, Bob.
Hey, Mr. Runyon. Look here on the floor in the back of the car.
What is it?
It's another dead body, a dame.
Here, let me see. Yeah. She's dead, all right.
Do you know her?
Yeah. It's Mrs. Shumway's maid, Bertha. Come on, Larkin. Get your gun out. We're going into the house. Keep as quiet as you can.
It sure is dark in here. You want the light?
Not yet. Easy now. Somebody may be...
Hey, the lights! Somebody turned them on.
Just what is the meaning of this, Mr. Runyon?
The name is Runyon, ma'am. There are a couple of bodies in your garage that might need explaining.
What is it, Mrs. Shumway?
That man. He's here. I told you to be careful. I told you.
Shut up, you idiot. Now, just what is all this nonsense about bodies? And what do you mean by breaking into my house?
Where's your husband, Mrs. Gehring?
Why? He's out. He's not here.
See here, Larkin. And keep your gun on these two. I'm going to search the house. Kate Gehring's hotel said she came here tonight.
Yeah, I'll do nothing of the sort.
Move up the staircase, Mrs. Shumway. I'm going up.
I won't move. You've no right to...
What the hell? It's Kate. Out of the way, Mrs. Shumway.
Take your hands off me.
Watch them, Larkin.
Don't move either of you, I'll shoot.
Help, please. Look out, he's got a knife.
You again, eh? Your knife throwing's no better than your judo. You've still got plenty to learn, and I'm going to show you one of the...
Stay away from me, you
Like that. It's not as effective as a rabbit punch, but it serves its purpose. And now get up.
Don't you?
On your feet. We're going back downstairs. You all right, Miss Gehring?
Yes. Yes, but he was going to kill me. They heard you in the garage.
I told you to stay in the hotel. Why did you come out here?
He called me tonight.
Who?
Mrs. Shumway. She said she'd tell me something about my brother. And I came and they locked me upstairs. Mr. Runyon, they killed Bob. They murdered him.
Take it easy.
You okay, Mr. Runyon?
Yeah, I got the other one. It's this guy here. What's your real name, by the way?
Cavender, Charlie Cavender.
Okay, start talking, Cavender.
Yeah, I'll talk, only you gotta believe me. It's all Mrs. Shumway's fault. She got us into it.
Sure.
It's the truth, Runyon. Me and Irma didn't know.
Is Irma your wife?
Well, yeah, sure she is. This she-devil here is to blame.
You're a little squid.
Shut up. Watch her, Larkin.
Well, we didn't know it was gonna be murder. I swear we didn't. We thought it was robbery. We figured to fleece this country guy Gehring after Irma went through a fake marriage ceremony.
Nice, clean little record, huh?
Well, she killed Gehring. She did it herself and made us help bury it.
Why was Bertha killed?
Well, she found out about Gehring. Mr. Shumway was afraid she'd tell somebody.
Okay, Larkin, let's take him in.
No, you can't take me. I told you the truth. You gotta believe me, right?
Pipe down, come on.
No, you won't. I'm not letting
You want a real lesson, don't you?
Go.
Okay, baby, try this rabbit punch besides.
Boy, what a punch.
Yeah, works fine, doesn't it?
It's out like a light.
I owed him that one. Okay, Larkin, you go on out to the car with the women. I'm going to have to carry this baby. It's a cinch he won't be doing any walking for at least an hour. Well, that's that. It seems I spend my life in getting into trouble and getting out of it. But at the same time, I generally manage to get some other people in and out of trouble, too. Be seeing you again. So long.
There he goes into that drugstore. He's stepping on the scales.
Weight 239 pounds. Fortune, danger.
Who is it?
The Fat Man.
Here's the Fat Man in Murder Finds a Coffin.
You ever see a reckless fat man? The kind of guy who goes rushing around taking unnecessary chances? I didn't think so. And the odds are never will either. You see, the fellows with the extra weight can't afford to waste energy showing off, trying to do something the easy way. So they learn to be careful and patient. And that's just one more advantage a fat man has in this business of catching criminals. Because when fools rush in to grab a killer, they very often don't come out. I don't, as a rule, like working in my office at night. For one thing, the elevator stops running, and 5 flights of stairs is no joke. The building's old and gloomy looking, even in the daytime when it's full of people. At night, it's about as cheerful as a morgue and as quiet as a graveyard. The paperwork I was doing was dull and boring, and I was tired when I finished at 10 minutes to 11. Put on my hat, snapped off the lights, and walked to the door. The corridor was dark and quiet. I locked the door. Then I heard it. Off and faint, but coming closer. Somebody was running down the stairs from the floor above. I walked quietly to the staircase and waited in the shadows. What's the matter? What's wrong? Why the hurry?
Oh, you frightened me.
What else scared you?
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't.
Do what?
Kill him. Upstairs in his office. He was lying on the floor when I opened the door.
There's a dead man upstairs?
Oh, yes. Oh, it was horrible.
Any idea who it is?
It's Dirk Richards. Somebody shot him. He was lying on the floor of his office.
Did you call the police?
Oh, no. Oh, no, I couldn't call him. Don't you see that face?
Yeah, I see all right.
You'll think that I can, don't you? But I didn't, I tell you. Oh, you're not going to call the police?
Not yet. Come on.
Where? Oh, no, you're not going back up.
I said, come on.
Oh, no, please. Oh, I can't go up there.
Okay. Then we'll go in my office and call the cops.
Oh, no.
Then shut up and show me this dead guy.
All right. But you must help me, please.
Where's his office?
The 6th floor. One planet.
What's your name?
I'd rather not tell you.
Look, sister, if there's a murdered man up here, you're going to be a candidate for the electric chair.
But I didn't do it.
Okay, what's your name?
Sybil Stone.
The dead guy, who's he?
Our lawyer, Dirk Richards.
Our lawyer?
Our family.
Is that the office, the one with the light on?
Yes. There, on the floor by the desk.
Yeah. He's dead, all right. Was the body lying face down like this when you found it?
Yes.
You didn't touch anything?
Of course not.
Tell me what happened.
When I got here, the light was on. I opened the door. There he was on the floor. Well, that's all. I was frightened, so I turned and started running down the stairs.
Isn't 11 o'clock at night a funny time to call in a lawyer?
Oh, you don't believe me, do you? You think I shot him, but I didn't. Oh, listen, you've got to believe me. You've got to help me.
You're in a tough spot, baby.
I haven't got a gun. I couldn't have shot Dirk, don't you see?
Yeah, maybe.
Then you do believe me. You don't think I killed him.
I don't know. In a minute, I'm going to have to call the cops and tell them about this guy. I may be a sap, but I think you're telling the truth.
Oh, then you will help me. You won't tell the police.
Yeah, I'm going to help you. You see, this guy here wasn't shot at all. Somebody stabbed him.
Why, Miss Stone,
Christopher, my brother Wade and my cousin George. Did you give them my message?
Why, no, Miss Stone. Neither of them has come home yet.
I see.
You don't know where they went?
No, I don't know where either of them was.
We'll wait until they come in.
Yes. Won't you sit down, Mr. Runyon?
I think it's okay, Christopher.
I beg your pardon, sir?
The picture, it doesn't need straightening. It's a little late at night for house cleaning anyway.
I don't understand, sir.
That will be all, Christopher.
Yes, Miss Stone.
Now then, let's have a little more light on this subject.
What do you mean?
What were you doing in your lawyer's office at 11 o'clock at night?
Well, Dirk phoned here about 10 o'clock tonight. He was excited, said it was something about the money in Uncle Caleb's will. He wanted us to come to his office right away.
You, your brother, and this cousin?
Yes. You see, we three are the only ones left in the family.
Both Wade, my brother, and my cousin George were out, so I left word with Christopher for them to come to Dirk's office, and I went on alone. You know what happened there.
What's this about a will and the money?
It's my Uncle Caleb's will. He was my father's only brother, and he lived in Australia. My father never spoke of him, and I gathered there must have been some sort of trouble between them.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, I don't know, but whatever it was, he must have forgotten about it after Father's death.
Why do you say that?
Well, it was right after VJ Day that we got the letter from Uncle Caleb. He said he was getting old, and he was sick. His life had been lonely, and his only living relatives were my brother and I and my cousin. He said he realized that his death was near, and he had a lot of money. He had made a will to be opened 1 year after his death, in which he was leaving all his money to us.
Why should he stipulate that his will wasn't to be opened for a year?
I don't know. But that wasn't the only stipulation. His body was to be brought back and buried in the family vault. His old trusted servant, Christopher, you saw him a moment ago, was to accompany the body, and we were to take care of Christopher. 3 months later, we received word of Uncle Caleb's death.
What happened to the will?
It was sent to Dirk Richards, our lawyer. He was to keep it until it was time for it to be opened and read.
As far as you know, you three are the only beneficiaries.
Yes. There's no one else. Are you thinking that...
You little sneak.
Wait, please.
Christopher just told me where you went tonight. What are you trying to pull anyway? If you think you can find out what's in the will that way, you make
Dirk phoned the house tonight. Didn't Christopher tell you that, too? He wanted us all to come to his office. You weren't here when he phoned.
How obliging of him to phone the minute I'm out of the house.
Oh, Wade, stop talking like a fool.
I'm no fool, Sybil. And don't you forget it.
You couldn't have by any chance been in Dirk's office tonight before I got there, could you?
Of course not.
Where were you?
Who are you, anyway?
I'm a detective.
A detective?
That's right. Where were you tonight?
Wait a minute. What is this, anyway? What's the matter?
You sure you don't already know?
You better tell me where you were tonight, Stone.
Why, I went to the theater.
Who with?
With? Why, nobody. I went alone.
Your cousin George wasn't with you.
No, he wasn't with me. As a matter of fact, George was dining tonight with Dirk Richards.
Now look here, Brad, you'd better tell me the truth or you're going to get in trouble. Serious trouble.
I know what I'm doing, Mac.
You'd better know. I've always trusted you and I've always gone along with you when nobody else would, but murder is a serious business. This time I don't like it.
Take it easy, Mac. I reported the murder, didn't I?
Yeah, that's just it. You reported it all right. I may be a bull-headed cop, but I wasn't born yesterday. You report a murder. The body's in the guy's office upstairs. Now, what were you doing up there anyway? And how did you happen to find the body? Somebody else was there, a third person, somebody you're shielding, unless...
Unless what, Mac? Unless I killed Richard. Are you kidding, Mac?
Well...
Cut it out. Look, a guy's been murdered. You want the killer, don't you?
Of course.
Okay, I'm trying to get him for you. Sure, I'm holding out on you, but I've got a reason.
What?
There was a third person there last night. But I don't think it was the murderer. There are 3 other people who qualify just as well or better.
Who are these people?
You'll find out soon enough.
I could arrest you for concealing evidence, Brad.
Go ahead. But if you want this killer, you better listen to me. If I told you who was there last night, you'd have to make an arrest, and probably you'd get a conviction. But the murderer would still be on the loose. Give me a free hand, and I promise to bring in the right one. Does that make sense?
Well, maybe.
Okay. Now then, did you go through the lawyer's office?
Sure.
All of his papers and files?
Well, not yet. We brought all that stuff over here to my office. Those filing cabinets over there belong to him.
Good. I want to have a look in the file.
Now, wait a minute, Brad. You can't take anything out of there.
I said look, Mac.
Oh. What are you looking for?
A file on a guy named Caleb Stone.
Well, what's he got to do with this?
Nothing. He's dead. But he made a will that Richards the lawyer was keeping.
A will?
Yeah. Oh, here's the file I want. Pertaining to Caleb Stone.
I'm watching you, Brad. Don't try to take anything out of that folder.
Don't worry, Mac, I won't.
You better not.
Keep your shirt on. There's nothing in this folder.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Christopher.
I beg your pardon, sir. Whom did you wish to see?
I want to see you.
See me, sir?
I want to talk to you.
But I don't know whether I...
It's okay. You know there was a murder last night? A lawyer named Dirk Richards?
Yes, sir. I heard Miss Stone and her brother talking about Mr. Richards' death.
You brought Caleb Stone's body back to the States, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
How long did you work for the old man, Christopher?
About 15 years, sir.
You must have known him pretty well.
Yes, sir. I believe, if I may say so, that I knew him as well as anyone in the world. He was a strange man with few friends.
Did you ever hear him mention any trouble he might have had with his brother?
Oh, no, sir. He wasn't a demonstrative man, but I believe he was quite fond of his brother. He often expressed sorrow at the great distance that separated him from his only living relative. I'm sure that's why he wished his body to be buried here.
And yet the two brothers never wrote to each other. Didn't that ever strike you as peculiar?
Yes, sir, it did, but then, as I say, Mr. Caleb Stone was a strange man. If he had not loved his only relatives, why would he have left his entire fortune to them?
I'm just beginning to wonder if he did, Christopher.
But he left the will, sir.
What did it say? Do you know? Does anybody know?
Why, no. It wasn't to be opened until a year after his death.
You've been here for a couple of months now, haven't you, Christopher?
Yes, sir.
You like it here?
Yes, I like it very much.
How do the brother and sister and cousin get along?
I don't quite understand, sir.
They seem to like each other.
Well, I hardly think it's my place.
Look, Christopher, there's been a murder. Do they like each other or not?
Well, sir, I don't want to cause any trouble for them, but, well, the truth of the matter is that they don't get along very well.
What seems to be the trouble?
Oh, nothing serious, sir. It's just that there are continual quarrels and jealousy. You see, both Mr. Wade and Miss Sybil seem to resent Mr. George's presence here. In fact, sir, I might almost say that...
Christopher, where's... Who are you?
Brad Runyon.
The detective?
Uh-huh.
That will be all, Christopher.
Yes, sir.
What do you want here?
Can't you guess?
You mean it's about Dirk Smith?
Yeah. Your cousin Wade said you had dinner with Dirk last night.
Wade told you that?
Yes.
He was lying. I haven't seen Dirk in over a week. I didn't have dinner with him. He's trying to pin Dirk's murder on me.
Why would he want to do that?
I'll tell you why. Because he hates me. They've always hated me, both he and Sybil. Why don't you ask Wade where he was last night?
Mr. George. Mr. George, come quickly.
What's the matter, Christopher?
It's Mr. Wade.
What about Wade?
He's lying in the hall outside his bedroom door, dead.
We just got the medical examiner's report, Brad.
What did it say?
Poison, cyanide, just enough to be deadly. We found traces of it in the glass in the bathroom. If it was murder, whoever did it knew more about poison than the ordinary person.
Yeah? How do you figure that?
Well, the doc says cyanide in a large dose isn't usually fatal because the stomach won't hold it. But a small amount on the side of a glass, like the one we found, is always deadly. Now, look here, Brad. You know as well as I do that this murder has something to do with the murder of that lawyer, Richards. That makes two. We gotta do something.
Okay, Mac. You can start by having one of your men check through the old files to see what he can dig up on a guy named Caleb Stone.
What's this Caleb Stone got to do with all this?
I think he's got a lot to do with it.
Hello, Sweeney. See what you can find in your old files on a guy named Caleb Stone. Stone. Yeah, that's right. Oh, this is no joke, Brad. They're already screaming for me to make an arrest.
I told you I'd get the murderer, and I will.
Well, it's a cinch that whoever put that poison in Wade's water glass was somebody in the house.
Uh-huh.
I think it was his sister, Sybil.
Why Sybil? Why not Cousin George? Or the old butler, Christopher? Don't jump too quickly, man. Once we know what the motive is, we'll have the murderer.
The motive must have been the will. Whoever killed the lawyer took it.
Then why kill Wade? No, Mac. It isn't the will that was the motive. But it might be something that's in the will.
The will is gone.
Yeah, and that's the part that doesn't fit. If one of the remaining heirs was trying to kill off all the others to inherit old Caleb's estate, he wouldn't have to kill the lawyer or steal the will.
Oh, I see what you mean. There must be something else behind it.
Takes you a little while, Mac, but you always get there.
Hello? Oh, yes, Sweeney. Yeah? Good. Okay, Sweeney, thanks.
Did he find anything?
I'll say he did. Caleb Stone was wanted for murder 25 years ago, but he skipped out of the country and nobody has seen him since.
You're really going to mess things up this time, Mac.
You just let me worry about that. You'd come clean with me from the beginning, I could have made the arrest sooner.
If you arrest the sister now, Mac, the real murderer may go free.
I think the sister is the real murderer. The house is pretty quiet. Maybe nobody's here.
Probably in bed.
No, somebody's coming.
Mr. Runyon.
Yeah, this is Lieutenant Mackenzie of the police, Miss Stone.
Oh, come in. Had something else happened?
And what did you think might happen?
Oh, why, I don't know, but since Wade's murder, I'm frightened, Mr. Runyon.
I don't blame you.
What do you mean by that?
You killed Richards, didn't you?
Oh, no,
And then you poisoned your brother so we'd think he'd murdered the lawyer and committed suicide.
Oh, no, I didn't. Why would I kill Dirk?
Because you weren't mentioned in your uncle's will. You had to get that will and destroy it, so you killed the lawyer. Then you killed your brother. The next one is Cousin George, isn't it, Miss Stone? Then all the money will go to you, will or no will.
Oh, no, I tell you, that's not true. I don't want the money. I've never wanted it.
Why not?
Because it's cursed. There's a curse on all of us. I've felt it for years. I've known it ever since I found that note. That's why I never told anybody.
What note? What are you talking about?
I found it in Father's papers after he died. I never told anybody until I showed it to George tonight.
Who was it from?
It was from Uncle Caleb to my father. And it must have been written years ago, soon after Uncle Caleb went to Australia.
Where's the note?
Here it is.
Dear brother, you are so kind I shall not forget. You had best remember, too, that under a curse such as this, even the dead won't die.
What does that mean?
Don't you see? We're cursed, the whole family. And my uncle knew it. I always felt there was something. The fact that my father never spoke of Uncle Caleb. The fact that we never heard from him. And all these years it's been there, hovering over us, waiting to strike. And now it has. These murders. It's an awful lot, don't you see? I was afraid that George, that he...
What?
Oh, that he knew about it. He might realize that he...
That he was insane.
Yes. Both my uncle and my father must have known that this murderous strain was in our blood.
Hey, if that's true, Brad, it'll explain about Caleb Stone.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I'm sorry, Miss Stone, but I've...
Hold it, Mac. Come with me.
Hey, what's the matter with you? I told you I was gonna...
We've got to get out of here quick.
But you...
We'll see you later, Miss Stone.
All right, Mr. Runyon.
Now, what's the idea, Brad?
Don't be a sap. That note explains something, all right, but it's not what you think.
What?
The last 4 words, Mac. The dead won't die.
I don't get it.
You will. Come on.
Where to?
The cemetery.
Cemetery? Why?
I want to have a look in the Stones family vault.
Oh, boy, you get the craziest ideas. What's the idea coming out here? I should have grabbed the dame and taken her in.
Take your time, Mac. You'll make an arrest sooner than you think.
This place gives me the creeps. Graveyard is bad enough for the daytime, but the middle of the night, oh, it's too much.
You're not afraid of ghosts, are you?
Oh, well, of course not.
Oh, ghosts are all over. I have to worry about.
What do you think we'll find here?
I'm not sure, but... Wait. Huh? That is over there among all the trees. Oh, Mac. The door to the vault.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not quite closed.
Looks like somebody else has the same idea.
If there's anybody in there...
Come on. Shine your light inside when I push the door open. Okay.
I don't see anybody.
Empty. Turn that light around up where the coffins are.
Okay. Who was here must have been...
What's wrong?
I tripped over something here on the floor. Brad, it's a body, look.
Yeah. He's the cousin, George Daniels. There's a knife sticking in his back.
But how could
Shine the light on the coffin. Want to find out
Look there, Brad. That coffin next to the bottom. It's been pulled out and the lid's been tampered with.
You're right, Mac. Caleb Stone's coffin. Now handle these clamps.
What for?
I want to open the coffin. Now, give me the light. I was right.
About what?
Look here in the coffin, Mac.
I don't see anything in there.
That's just it, Mac. Caleb Stone's coffin is empty. Quick, Mac, come on.
Listen. Hurry. We may be too late.
And now, you're next.
Drop that knife or I'll shoot. Drop it, Caleb.
What?
He's a madman. He was going to kill me, too.
You mean he's the uncle?
Yeah, he's Caleb Stone, all right.
That's why the coffin was empty.
Sure, Mac. There never was a body in that coffin. It was a good act, Caleb, but it's time for the curtain. You've done all the killing you're going to.
Another minute and I would have finished. Twice I've been cheated. Twice, do you hear? And all those years I waited and waited.
You lied about your brother, didn't you, Caleb? You hated him, didn't you?
Yes. But I didn't kill that man 25 years ago. My brother killed him, her father. He shot him down in cold blood, took the money and framed me. Oh, he was smart, all right. He did a good job. I didn't have a chance.
No.
Oh, yes, he did. My brother was a fiend, a devil, and nobody ever knew. I wanted to kill him, but I didn't have time. The police were after me, but I got away. I went to Australia and I waited. I waited for years. I was afraid to come back. And then he died. He cheated me.
And so you decided to take it out on the rest of the family?
Yes.
What about the money and the will?
The money? I had no money. The will deeded only hate to the name of Stone.
Why did you kill Richards?
That meddling lawyer. He couldn't let well enough alone. He must have suspected something, opened the will, and discovered the truth. She told me he'd called. While she was upstairs getting ready to see Richards, I left and went to his office and killed him. I thought she'd be suspected.
What did you do with the will?
The will? Oh, yes, of course. I have it here in my pocket.
Give it to me.
Certainly. Here you are.
He's got a gun. Oh, nice shooting, Brad.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead, all right. You got him right in the heart, Brad. Shouldn't have gone for his gun.
No, but he saved the state a lot of money. He'll have a cheap funeral, too.
What do you mean, cheap?
He's already got a coffin, Mac, remember? He brought it all the way from Australia. Well, that's that. It seems I spend my life in getting into trouble and getting out of it. But at the same time, I generally manage to get some other people in and out of trouble, too. Be seeing you again. So long.
There he goes into that drugstore. He's stepping on the scales.
Weight 239 pounds. Fortune, danger.
Who is it?
The Fat Man.
And now, here is the Fat Man in Murder Meets an Uncertain Lady.
This one began at cocktail time, in a club over on the east side. The music was good, the drinks were good, and the lights were nice and dim. So I didn't stand out like a sore thumb the way I usually do when I'm out with a beautiful girl like Kathy.
Penny for your thoughts, Brad.
Not these thoughts, baby. I wasn't thinking.
What were you doing?
Looking at that redhead at the second table over. She's been giving me the eye.
Well, give it back. You're out with me.
Not jealous, are you?
I am when you start feeling thin.
Can't help it, honey. Being with you gives me thin ideas.
Cigarettes, cigars, cigarettes, sir.
No, thanks. I've got plenty in my
Cigarettes.
pocket.
Cigars, cigarettes. Why the double take, Brad? Don't look so innocent. That cigarette girl handed you a slip of paper under the table. I saw her.
You've got sharp eyes, Angel Cake.
All the better to see you with, my dear. What was it? A note?
Uh-huh.
From whom?
That redhead at table number 3. She wants me to dance with her.
Well, that's nice. Who does she think I am, your sister?
Don't get sore, beautiful. The dame's in distress.
How do you know?
Listen, honey, when a dame wants to dance with me, she must be in distress. Mind if I find out what it's all about?
Well, watch your step. She's awfully attractive.
So are you, baby. I'll be right back. Good evening. Table number 3, I presume?
Yes. How do you do, Mr. Runyon?
Oh, you know my name.
Well, I've heard about you. Your work, I mean. You're a detective, aren't you?
That's right. Who are you?
Well, I'd rather not say.
You'd better if you want a dancing partner. What's the name?
Julie. Julie Warwick.
Miss?
No, Mrs. Richard Warwick. But let's not talk about names. Let's just dance, huh?
Okay, hang on. I'm not up on the minuet, but I can get by with a foxtrot.
Don't be so modest. Why, you're awfully light on your feet.
Much your step, lady. I'm not so light on other people's. Now, what's this all about, huh? Come on, speak up, Mrs. Warwick. I can't help you if you don't.
But I'm not sure if there's anything wrong. At least I haven't any real proof.
Of what?
Well, it's awful to say this, but I can't help thinking she wants him to die.
Who?
My husband. You see, she's done so many things that can't be explained. Unless she does want him to die. And yet...
Wait a minute. Let's make some sense here, Mrs. Warwick. You think somebody is trying to kill your husband?
Yes.
Who?
Well, Oh, it's no use, Mr. Runyon. I just can't tell you. Not until I'm absolutely sure.
It may be too late, then.
No. I can find out. I'm sure I can. So let's just forget about the whole thing until I do. If I need you again, I'll call you at your office.
You've already called me, Mrs. Warwick.
But I've changed my mind.
You better tell me the rest of your story, Mrs. Warwick. It's taking too much of a chance to keep it a secret.
Do you think so?
With a man's life at stake, of course I do.
Well, all right. I'll tell you. Where can we talk?
In my office. Meet me at the front door in 5 minutes, and I'll take you there.
Very well. At the front door. In 5 minutes.
Right.
Well, what happened, Brad? Didn't she like the way you danced?
No, too old-fashioned.
She seemed to have plenty to say to you while you were on the dance floor. What's it all about?
Oh, just husband trouble. Come on, baby. Get your bonnet on.
Where are we going?
Well, you're going back to your apartment. For a while, anyway. I'm going to take the redhead up to my office. Business before pleasure, honey. She's got a case.
Of what?
I told you before, husband trouble.
Excuse me, sir. You Mr. Runyon?
Yeah, why?
I have a message for you from Mrs. Warwick.
What is it?
Well, she just left, sir, but she told me to tell you she's changed her mind.
Oh, you've got a nerve, Brad.
Look, I came out here to see her husband.
What for?
Well, he's got a stake in this, too, you know. If somebody's getting ready to feed him ground glass, he ought to know.
Yes?
Oh, is Mr. Warwick home? Mr. Richard Warwick?
Why, yes. I'm Warwick. What's wrong?
Well, nothing yet. But if you're not too busy, I'd like to have a little talk with you.
About what?
About your life, Mr. Warwick.
Good heavens, man. What are you driving at?
Well, I haven't all the facts yet, but from what I've heard, I have reason to believe you may be in danger.
Are you joking?
Not a bit. I'm a private investigator, Mr. Warwick. Jobs like this are my business.
Well, I don't know your business, but I'm an attorney. And if you think you can frighten me into giving you a job, you've rung the wrong doorbell.
Just a moment, Mr. Warwick. I came out here to do you a favor. Your wife was afraid somebody might be trying to murder you.
My wife told you that?
Yeah.
Then I know you're lying.
Why?
Because I have no wife. I'm not married.
How long are we going to sit here in the car, Brad?
Until that redhead shows up. She and Warwick are bound to get in touch with each other sooner or later.
You think Mr. Warwick really is in danger?
I don't know. But as long as you're with me, I don't mind waiting for developments.
Keep your mind on your work, dear.
My mind is. But I can't hold hands with a revolver.
Why not? No kick to it?
Not as much as there is. You make a 45 look.
Hey, there she is.
Where?
Across the street, going towards Warwick's house. Quick, Brad, after her.
Don't worry, baby. She won't get away this time. Hey there. Hey, hold up a second.
Why, Mr. Runyon.
Yeah, in the flesh. What's the idea of giving me the runaround, sister?
What do you mean? I left a message for you, didn't I?
Not with Mr. Warwick. Why did you tell me you were his wife?
Well, I didn't want you to know who I was, so I used his name. You see, he's my attorney.
Go on.
Oh, don't be angry, Mr. Runyon. My name is Julie Chandler, and my husband really is in danger. I'm sure of it now.
Don't tell me you want to hire a private detective.
Well, I thought I'd speak to Mr. Warwick first.
Why don't you want me on the case?
I do. I mean, I will, later on.
When? After your husband's dead?
Oh, Mr. Runyon, please don't talk like that. He's a very sick man.
Who's making him that way?
Oh, no. You don't understand. It's his heart. He's had an attack.
I thought you said somebody's trying to murder him.
Somebody is. But it's being done so subtly, I can't prove it.
What do you mean?
His nurse, Mr. Runyon. She's doing everything she can to hasten his death. Time and time again, she's left the windows wide open when they should have been closed, and his medicine is never within his reach if he should need it.
How long has this been going on?
Oh, for almost a month. It's the little things, Mr. Runyon, the sly little things that nobody would notice. I wouldn't have noticed them myself if I hadn't found out she had a reason for killing him.
What's the reason?
She's mentioned in his will.
Well, if you think she's deliberately trying to hasten his death, Mrs. Chandler, why do you keep her on? Why don't you fire her?
I can't, Mr. Runyon. My husband won't let me.
Come over to my car, Mrs. Chandler. We're going out to your home right away.
Good heavens.
What's the matter, Mrs. Chandler?
Somebody left a trunk right here in the foyer.
I did.
Miss Walsh, what are you doing here? Why aren't you in taking care of Mr. Chandler?
He's asleep.
Is he? The light's on in his bedroom.
It was. I just turned it off. Where are you going, Mrs. Chandler?
Into the bedroom.
No, please. You'll wake him up.
Take your hand off me. I want to see him.
No, don't go in there.
Why not?
Because
he isn't there.
What?
Where is he?
I won't tell you.
Good heavens. What have you done with him?
Nothing, Mrs. Chandler. I'm just trying to help him get well.
That's why I took him away from here.
Oh, you little fool. Don't you know he mustn't exert himself? The slightest strain on his heart and he'll go like that.
Where'd you take him, Miss Walsh? Now, cut out the nonsense. Where's he gone?
To his club. I'm meeting him there as soon as his trunk is picked up, and then I'm taking him onto a boat.
What boat? What's the big idea?
He's going on a cruise for 3 weeks. The sea air will do him good.
Who told you that? Dr. Bell told him to stay home and rest. How dare you countermand the doctor's orders?
I didn't countermand them. Your husband did.
But you didn't lift a finger to stop him. You weren't even going to tell me you were leaving.
Well, don't worry, Mrs. Chandler. I'm sure your husband has everything he needs.
And what's this? Over here on the desk. How did you let him leave without this bottle?
What?
It's his medicine, Miss Walsh. You forgot to pack his medicine.
Sit down, Runyon. I'm not leaving the club till Miss Walsh gets here.
Well, I don't want to tie you, Mr. Chandler, but I do wish you'd think twice about going on this cruise.
What business is it of yours?
None, really. As long as you know what you're doing.
What makes you think I don't?
Your wife, for one thing. And Miss Walsh for another.
Watch your mouth, Runyon. You're talking about two people I care a lot about.
You care a lot about your wife?
I did. In the beginning.
And now?
Now I'm a sick man. I need somebody to take care of me.
Somebody like Miss Walsh?
Yes.
I wouldn't put too much faith in her if I were you, Mr. Chandler.
Oh? Why not?
Because I'm not sure she has your best interest at heart. She might even be trying to kill you.
Don't you dare say that.
It's a possibility, Mr. Chandler. A good nurse doesn't let a patient disobey the doctor's orders. And a good nurse would never forget to pack your medicine.
What are you talking about?
Your medicine, Mr. Chandler. She let you go without it.
You're crazy. I have my medicine.
What?
Look. It's right here in my bag.
Hello?
Hello, Kathy. This is Brad.
Oh, yes, Brad.
Anything happened up there at the Chandler place? Anybody trying to get away?
No, the nurse and Mrs. Chandler are still here, but the trunk's gone, and Miss Walsh wants to go, too.
All right, let her.
Oh, but Brad...
Let her go, Kathy. Then hop into a cab and follow every move she makes. Take Mrs. Chandler with you. I'll pick you up later on, down at the pier.
All right, Brad. What are you going to do?
Stop in at Todd's pharmacy and have a talk with the druggist.
Why, what's the matter?
I don't know yet. But I have a feeling Mr. Chandler has the wrong medicine. Now, let me get this straight, Mr. Todd. You say a nurse came in here about a week ago and had a prescription made up for Mr. Chandler.
That's right. The prescription was written by Dr. Bell.
And the medicine is a heart stimulant.
Yes, it's only used in emergencies when a man is having an attack. Very often it can save his life.
Well, what about the other prescription, the one that was made up a day later?
Oh, that's just a harmless sedative made up in liquid form.
But both liquids are colorless. And if one bottle was substituted for another, a man having a heart attack might not know the difference.
No, I guess not, Mr. Runyon.
Then what would happen if he took the sedative instead of the stimulant? It might kill him, mightn't it?
Yes, I suppose it would. If he didn't have the stimulant when he needed it, he might die even without taking the sedative.
That's beside the point. The important thing is, a bottle with your label was needed to make the substitution. And the nurse who bought that bottle is trying to commit a murder.
But the nurse didn't buy it, Mr. Runyon. The second bottle was bought by Mrs. Chandler.
Kathy!
Brad, for heaven's sake, I didn't know you'd come aboard.
I've been looking all over the ship for you, baby. Where's Chandler and Miss Walsh?
On deck here somewhere. They didn't go to his stateroom.
What about Mrs. Chandler? Where's she?
I don't know. We came down to the pier together, but she said she had to make a phone call to that lawyer, Mr. Warwick.
That might have been an excuse to get away.
Get away? I didn't know you were after her, Brad.
I am now, but it's more important to find a husband first. Where's his cabin?
Right next door.
Let's go in. If I don't find him before the ship sails, he may have a very rough voyage.
Oh, the ship doesn't sail till 6 tomorrow morning, so you'll have plenty of time.
Good. We'll wait inside if it's open. And it is.
Brad, look out. There's somebody inside with a flashlight.
Quick, turn on the lights.
No, please, let me go.
Drop that gun, you fool. Drop it, I said. That's better. How about those lights, Kathy?
I've got them. Wow. Mrs. Chandler.
In person.
Let me go, you big heart.
I will when you tell me what you are doing here.
Can't you see? I was putting a bottle of medicine in my husband's kit.
Don't give me that.
I was putting it back where it belonged. The right medicine.
Then you admit there's a wrong one.
Yes, I admit it. I bought it and changed bottles so my husband would die if he ever needed his medicine.
That's attempted murder, Mrs. Chandler.
I don't care. I wanted him to die. I've wanted him to ever since he fell in love with Miss Walsh.
So that's the story. You tried to finish off your husband and make it look as if his nurse had done it.
Yes.
And now you've changed your mind again. You've changed your mind because you knew I'd find out about it sooner or later.
No. I couldn't go through with it.
That's a lie. Why did you try to hire me in the first place?
Because I thought I could make you suspicious of Miss Walsh. If anything happened, I wanted the police to blame her.
Well, you're a lousy murderer, Mrs. Chandler. But then most of them are.
What are you going to do with me?
I don't know yet. I'm going to see that your husband gets the right medicine first. And after he's back from this cruise, I'll find out if he wants to press charges.
I'm going with him.
Not on your life. You're going to spend the night with Kathy, Mrs. Chandler. And you're not going to leave her apartment until after the ship sails. Good morning, baby.
For heaven's sake, Brad, why the early call? It's only 7 o'clock.
Just wanted to know how you and Mrs. Chandler were making out. No trouble last night.
No, not a bit.
Good morning, Mr. Runyon.
Good morning. Did you have a nice rest, Mrs. Chandler?
I'd have had a nicer one on board that ship.
I know. Your husband wouldn't have slept a wink. You can patch up your family differences after he gets back.
You mean I'm free to go now?
Sure, whenever you want. I'll get it, honey. Hello?
Hello, Runyon?
Yeah?
Hey, that's a fine place to find you, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Never mind, Mac. What are you doing up so early? What's cooking at headquarters?
Plenty. You better get down here to Pier 6 right away.
Pier 6? What's down there?
A ship that didn't sail because of a guy you know.
What?
Yeah, a guy named Chandler. He was found dead in his stateroom.
Where's the body, Mac?
The medical examiner's got it, but I can show you exactly where it was.
Where?
Right here in this bed. His nurse found him lying here with his eyes open about 5 o'clock in the morning. Said he must have had a heart attack during the night.
Why?
Because he took some of this medicine, see? The bottle was open and the spoon's been used.
Then why are you making all this fuss? If the man died of a heart attack, why not let it go at that?
Because there's a lot more to it.
What do you mean?
The medicine in that bottle, Runyon, that's no heart medicine.
What?
It's just plain water.
Hello?
Hello, Kathy. This is me, Brad.
Oh, yeah?
Have you still got Mrs. Chandler in your apartment?
Yeah. We were just getting ready to go down to the ship.
Well, don't. Keep her at your place until I get there. I'll be up in 10 minutes.
All right, I'll do the best I can.
Oh, watch your step, kid. She may be dangerous.
Okay, Brad, I'll see you later.
Anything new?
No, Brad just called to tell us not to go down to the ship.
But why not?
Well, it's sailing in a few minutes, so he's coming up here.
You're not telling the truth.
Don't be silly. What would I have to hide?
I don't know. But I'm not going to stay here any longer.
Wait a minute. Where are you going?
What difference does it make? I can go out, can't I?
Well, of course, but Brad wants to talk to you.
About what?
About your husband. He thinks Miss Walsh might have killed him.
I don't believe you.
I'm
going. Let me go, you little fool. Who's that?
I don't know, but I'm not going to answer it.
You are. If you don't, I will. You little devil. Dare you throw me down?
Just a little judo, Mrs. Chandler. The fat man showed me that. Now stay where you are till I open the door. Yes?
You don't remember me, do you?
What? Why, you're Mr. Warwick, Mrs. Chandler's attorney.
That's right.
Dick, how did you know I was here?
The fat man left word at your home. They told me you spent the night here.
Oh, I see.
Come in, Mr. Warwick.
Thank you.
Perhaps you can persuade Mrs. Chandler to wait here till the fat man gets back.
On the contrary, I think Mrs. Chandler better leave right away.
Why do you think...
Quick, Julie. Tie my handkerchief over her mouth. Do as I say. Hurry. You gotta get out of here.
Why, what's wrong?
Don't you know? It's in all the papers that your husband was murdered.
They can't blame me. I was here last night.
You weren't here all night, Julie. You must have slipped out for a while when this girl was asleep.
No.
Stop lying, will you? I saw you on the pier at 3 o'clock this morning.
What's the good of running away, Dick? It'll only make me look guilty.
I'm not going anywhere, Julie. I just want to keep you away from the police until I hear your story. Whatever you say to them will be held against you.
But I didn't kill him. I went down to the ship because I knew I might never see him again. I didn't want him to hate me for...
Julie, will you stop wasting time and get into the car?
All right, Dick. Don't shout at me.
Quick, get behind the wheel and start the motor. The fat man's coming.
Oh, no.
Hurry up, will you, before he sees us.
Dick, he's coming over.
Don't wait for him. Go ahead.
Just a minute, Mrs. Chandler. Stop that car!
Step on it, Julie. Faster, faster. Turn the corner. Quick, he's shooting at us.
Dick, this can't be right.
Do as I say. That's it, Julie. No need for the... Now, head for the parkway and we'll never find us.
Dick, why are you making me do this?
Because you're in trouble. Sooner or later, they'll find out that I helped you with your plans.
But we didn't carry out our plans. Not unless you did. All by yourself.
Julie, don't be a fool. I went out of that ship because I got a wire from him at 2 o'clock this morning. It said he had to see me right away about his new will. That's why I know you must have killed him.
What do you mean?
You were there before I was, Julie. And he was dead when I got to his room.
Kathy, you all right, honey?
Oh, why, of course, Brad. They didn't hurt me. They just tied me up and left me on the floor here.
Well, it's a lucky thing you got off that easy. Even if you did let the murderer get away.
The murderer?
Yeah. The dame must have slipped out of here last night while you were asleep. She was seen down at the pier early this morning.
You mean she got out of this apartment and back in without my knowing it?
Uh-huh.
I must be a heavy sleeper.
You are, baby. You're an early one, too. What time did you two go to bed last night?
About 2:30.
2:30? Are you sure she was here till 2:30?
Oh, positive. Why?
Because the medical report gives her a perfect alibi. Chandler was dead by 2 o'clock. Come on, Kathy. Warwick's office is in the next one down.
What makes you think you'll find anything in there?
He was Chandler's lawyer, wasn't he? You ought to have a copy of the old boy's will. And that's something I'd like to see. I have a passkey here. With Mac's permission, I got it from the super.
Brad, there's a light on in the inner office.
Certainly there is. Mrs. Chandler and I don't see very well in the dark. Won't you come in?
Well, thank you, Mr. Warwick. The last time we met, you were kind of anxious to get away.
Yes, I know. But at that time, I didn't realize my client had such a strong case.
What kind of a case have you got, Mr. Warwick?
Me? I didn't know I was a suspect.
You weren't so intensely interested in Mrs. Chandler.
Mrs. Chandler is my client, Mr. Runyon. And that's as far as my interest goes.
Okay, Warwick. Only you better wipe the lipstick off your chin.
Huh?
What a guilty look.
Get out of here, Runyon.
Want to try throwing me?
Dick, please, don't start any argument.
No, you better not, Mrs. Chandler. You might lose. In court and out.
Stop your bluffing, Runyon. I have nothing to fear from you.
Neither of us have anything to fear. Because we know who killed my husband.
Who?
Miss Welsh, of course. She's the only one who could have put water in that bottle of medicine.
For what reason? What was her motive, Warwick?
Money. Chandler had a new will drawn up by another lawyer. And he left her every cent he had. There's your killer, Mr. Runyon. Coming in the door now.
That's a lie. I was in love with him.
To the tune of $100,000.
No, I didn't want his money. I wanted him. And she took him away from me.
Here, drop that gun.
No.
Drop it, you crazy fool.
No, please. Let me do it. Let me get even with him for killing him.
Stop this noise. This is an act you're putting on for my benefit. Cut it out.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. Chandler left you all his money in a new will, and you killed him for it.
No, I wanted him to live, even if I were after his money. I wanted him to live.
What are you talking about?
The new will, Mr. Runyon, don't you understand? Mr. Chandler had it drawn up, but he died before it was signed.
It doesn't make any sense, Runyon. It just doesn't make any sense.
Why not, Mac?
Because I've been over every inch of this stateroom, and there isn't a mark or a fingerprint to prove that the murderer was in here last night.
Maybe he wasn't.
Don't be silly, Kathy. He had to be. He poured that medicine at Chandler's into this sink.
What?
We found traces of it in the receptacle underneath.
You mean the murderer came in here, emptied the bottle of medicine, and filled it with water right in front of Chandler's eyes? Oh, that doesn't make sense.
Well, Chandler might have been asleep.
When? I stayed outside this door till after 1 o'clock. And at 1:30 he sent a telegram to Warwick. At 2 o'clock he was dead and the door was locked from the inside.
Well, that's why I can't understand it, Runyon. The murderer couldn't have gotten in here, and yet he did.
He didn't, Mac. The murderer was in this room all the time.
Huh?
Chandler poured that medicine out himself, and he filled the bottle up again with water.
Brad, what are you saying?
He killed himself, Kathy. Let himself die. Because he knew he was going to anyway.
But why did he make it look as if somebody had switched medicines?
Because somebody had once before. So he figured she'd get the blame for it.
His wife?
Exactly. It all fits in. The new will that hadn't been signed. The telegram to Warwick canceling the old one. And the cruise itself. Any one of them was a motive for murder in the eyes of the law.
But he missed the boat just the same.
Yeah, he missed it all right. If we don't get moving, we'll miss the pier. Well, that's that. It seems I spend my life in getting into trouble and getting out of it. But at the same time, I generally manage to get some other people in and out of trouble, too. Be seeing you again. So long.
There he goes into that drugstore. He's stepping on the scales.
Weight 239 pounds. Fortune, danger.
Who is it?
The Fat Man.
And now, here's the Fat Man in Murder Makes a Ham.
The day had been hot and murky, not the sort of day to spend at a desk answering letters, but it had to be done. The afternoon had dragged slowly by while I pounded the typewriter. The sun sank out of sight and the street noises began to die down. The silence in the hall outside my office told me the rush hour was over, and the emptiness in my stomach told me it was time to quit and get some chow. I looked at my watch. It was just 6 o'clock. I closed the typewriter. Hello?
Is this Mr. Runyon?
That's right.
Mr. Runyon, I want to hire a detective. Could you come to the stage entrance of the male theater tonight at 11:30?
I'm just closing the office. Can't it wait until tomorrow?
No, it can't wait until tomorrow. It's very important.
Tell me what the job is.
I've lost something very valuable. I think it's been stolen. I've got to get it back. Will you take the job?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, thank you. Then you'll be at the male theater tonight?
Why the theater?
I work there.
An actress?
Yes, you must have heard of me. Linda Lane, I'm starring in The Jinx at the Mill.
Sure, I've heard of you.
Come to my dressing room tonight at 11:30. I'll leave word with the doorman to let you in.
What's been stolen, Miss Lane?
A picture?
A picture? You mean a painting?
No, Mr. Runyon, it isn't a painting. It's a photograph.
I thought you said it was valuable.
It is valuable. Very valuable.
What's it a photograph of?
It's a photograph of me, Mr. Runyon.
Hey, driver.
Yeah?
Somebody dropped $100 bill on the seat of your cab.
Yeah, it belongs to you.
Pull up, Santa Claus. This isn't the way to Charlie's Chop House.
You're not going to Charlie's Chop House, Mr. Runyon. You're going on a business trip.
I pick my own business trips.
Not this time. Now take it easy and relax. Stick the century note in your pocket. There's a lot more where that came from. Nothing will happen to you if you just keep nice and quiet.
And if I don't?
We're going pretty fast. I'd hate to crack up with you in here. The boss wouldn't like it.
Who's the boss?
You'll find out soon enough. Now sit back and take it easy. We got a long ride ahead of us, and I don't like driving with one hand. Makes me nervous, so this gun might go off accidentally. This is it. Come on.
Pretty fancy layout for a taxi driver.
Inside. That door's straight ahead.
That's locked.
It's probably stuck. Here, let me...
Oh, my foot! Let's have that gun. Let go my arm. There. Now, let's have a look at you.
I think you broke my foot.
You're lucky it wasn't your head. I don't like gun toters, and I don't like missing my dinner.
You dumb dick. You're getting a break and you don't know it.
I'll decide that. For such a wise guy, you're a pushover for an old trick. Now, let's go in, and this time you lead the way.
Right down this hall.
Yes?
Mr. Runyon's here.
Bring him in.
After you, son.
Good work, Bert. What happened?
Sit down, both of you.
He got my gun.
A fine bodyguard you turn out to be, Bert.
Yeah.
Kidnapping isn't anything to laugh at.
Oh, come now, Mr. Runyon. Put that gun down. Where's your sense of humor?
It's probably in the restaurant where I was going to eat dinner when this punk pulled his kidnap act.
You haven't eaten? Bert, fix Mr. Runyon a sandwich. I'm sorry.
Just a second, Bert. A sandwich isn't my idea of a meal, and this business is my idea of a joke. Now start talking. What's it all about?
I'd prefer it if Bert...
Bert stays. Well, I'm listening.
I want to hire you, Mr. Runyon.
I've got an office and I've got a telephone.
I'm afraid you don't understand.
I'm funny that way.
You don't recognize me?
Should I?
Well, a lot of voters would. My name is Tom Graham.
Yeah, it fits the face. Washington, huh?
Yes, Mr. Runyon, Washington.
Okay, Graham. What do you want me to do?
First, do you mind now if Bert leaves?
Okay. Here's your gun, Bert. Next time, hold it closer to your stomach and watch my feet, not my eyes.
There won't be any next time.
I'll call you if I want you, Bert.
Yes, sir.
I'm being blackmailed, Runyon. You can imagine what that means to a man in my position.
Is it a frame job or the real thing?
Unfortunately, it's the real thing.
Do you know who it is?
A woman I used to know rather well. A woman whose reputation wouldn't help a man running for public office, or a man who is marrying the daughter of one of our most prominent families.
Ladders?
No, a picture.
What's wrong with the picture?
It was taken at a party, a very wild party, which I had the misfortune to attend several years ago. In the picture, I am quite obviously drunk, and this woman is sitting on my lap with her arms around my neck.
Has she got the negative?
No, only a print. A large one, 8 by 10. The picture was taken by a professional photographer. He was a decent sort of fellow, so I explained my position to him, and he gave me the negative, and all the prints he had. Unfortunately, he'd already given one print to this woman.
Didn't you try to get it?
Of course. And she said she'd lost it. And that was 3 years ago. I forgot all about it until today. This typewritten note came in the mail this morning. Here.
Yeah. Several newspapers would gladly pay big money for a certain photograph. You know the one I mean. Political opponents of yours might also be interested. I think it is worth $10,000 to you. If this is agreeable, insert the following ad in the personal section of the Daily Banner. John accepts. You will then receive further instruction. What makes you so sure it's the woman, and how do you know the picture is really in existence?
I'm sure it's she because I know her. She's that type, and she's extravagant. She probably needs money.
You said you were getting married.
Yes, next week. I'm marrying Judge Moorhead's daughter, Sylvia. If this picture is made public, I'll be ruined.
You want to pay off, then?
Yes, of course.
In that case, what do you want me for?
I want you to make sure I get the picture when I pay the $10,000.
Okay, Graham. Where can I find this woman?
You can find her at the Mayo Theater. She's an actress named Linda Lane.
Miss Lane wasn't expecting you until 11:30 at the final curtain.
It's okay. I have to come early.
I guess you can wait in her dressing room. She comes off stage for a few minutes pretty soon. I'll tell her you're there. It's the first dressing room up the stairs.
Thanks.
Mr. Runyon.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have come early. I told you 11:30.
Yeah, I know. Come on in here and close the door.
Well, I've only got a minute or two.
It won't take long. Tell me about this photograph.
I didn't tell you the entire truth, Mr. Runyon. It wasn't just a picture of me. There is a man in the picture, too, a very prominent man.
Why did you keep a thing like that?
Well, I didn't intend to, really. It was taken several years ago, and I thought I'd lost it. A couple of days ago, I was going through this trunk, and I found it. I was going to tear it up, but...
But what?
Well, it must have slipped my mind. This afternoon, I came to the theater to get it, and it was gone.
Why didn't you tear it up when you first found it?
I told you
It couldn't have been because you thought of using it to blackmail this guy, could it?
Of course not. But don't you see that's just exactly what I'm afraid is going to happen now? Somebody saw that picture and recognized the man. They saw a chance to make some money, and so they stole the picture. That's why we must get it back.
It's going to be tough. Do you suspect anybody?
No, I don't know who it might be. You see, so many people come in and out of here. My maid, the doorman, friends.
Okay, I'll give it a whirl, but don't be too hopeful. By the way, how well did you know this prominent man, and who is he?
Well, of course, this is confidential.
Of course.
The man is Thomas Graham, and I knew him very, very well at one time.
How did you break up?
What do you mean?
Were you sore at each other?
Oh, no, we just called it a day, that's all. I'm still very fond of Tommy. That's why I'd hate to have anything happen that might hurt him. I'm sure you understand, Mr. Runyon.
Yeah, I understand.
I've got to dash. I've only got 30 seconds to get on.
You'll hear from me.
Yes, thank you. I'm sorry I have to rush off.
You can come out of the closet now, honey. She's gone. I said you can come out now. She's gone.
How did you know I was in here?
You left your pocketbook on the chair. Her initials are LL. The ones on this pocketbook are SM. That could mean Sylvia Moorhead, does it?
Yes. Yes, it does, but how did you know?
I'm psychic.
Do you think she saw the pocketbook?
No, I sat on it. You looking for the photograph?
Yes. She's lying to you.
What makes you think she's lying about the picture being stolen from her? You didn't find it, did you?
No, it's not here, but she's got it somewhere.
How do you know?
Well, why else would she send me this note?
Let me see it.
Here.
There is a certain photograph of your future husband in my possession. If it should fall into the right hands, it would ruin him. I'm sure you'll want to buy it for $10,000. If so, place the following ad in the personal column of the Daily Banner. George, come home, and you'll receive further instructions. What makes you think Miss Lane typed this note?
Well, I wasn't sure when I first got it this evening, but I know more about Tom's past than he thinks I do. I knew about this actress, and I came here to get the picture. Don't you see? She's only hired you as a blind.
Are you going to put the ad in the paper?
No, I'm not sure yet. But I can tell you one thing. I'll never pay her a cent of blackmail. I'll kill her first.
Oh, it's you, huh?
How's the footwork?
I haven't forgotten it.
Is your boss here?
Yeah, he'll be down in just...
come in, Runyon. Come in. I've been waiting for you. We can talk in the library.
Anything happened since I saw you last night? I put the ad in this morning's paper.
Yes, I got another note. Here it is.
They don't trust you much.
No. What should I do?
If you're going to pay for the picture, I guess you'll have to do what the note says. Leave the money on the headstone of this guy Fenway's grave at midnight. Can you get the $10,000 in cash by tonight?
I've already got it. But what about the picture?
Don't worry, I'll get it for you. Do you still think it's the actress?
Yes. Why?
I'm not so sure. She says somebody stole the picture from her 2 or 3 days ago.
But who could have stolen it? Who wrote the notes?
Any number of people. It might have been the doorman, or her maid, or...
Or who? Who else do you think it might be?
It might be your fiancée, Miss Sylvia Moorhead. Trouble, Graham, finding the grave?
No, it was right where the note said it would be. I put the money in the envelope on the headstone.
You didn't hear or see anything?
No. Then I walked out the west gate and came around here. That was nearly 20 minutes ago.
Okay, we'll wait another 10 minutes. That'll be a half hour since you put the money on the grave. If they're playing on the level, the picture should be there by the time we walk over.
But suppose it isn't.
We'll have to take that chance for the time being. If it isn't there, then we start playing rough.
I don't like it.
Hold it a second. Quick, put your cigarette out. Get back here with me.
Whoever it is running for the street.
It's a woman. See if you can recognize her as she goes by.
It's pretty dark.
Could you recognize her?
Yes. Yes, I recognized her.
The actress?
No, Runyon. It was Sylvia. I can't understand it, Runyon. If Sylvia's behind all this, what's the reason?
There could be only one reason, Graham.
What?
Money.
But that's absurd. The Moorheads are very wealthy.
Does she have money of her own, or is it just the family?
I don't know. I never thought about it that way.
If she has to go to her father for money, and if she has some dirty linen of her own...
But not Sylvia. She's not that sort of girl.
Look deep enough, Graham, and you'll find out that everybody has at least one secret. You're not alone with your past.
I can't believe it of Sylvia. We should have stopped her back there, Runyon.
I think it's better this way. First, let's see if the picture is there. We can always find Sylvia. The grave should be near here.
Yes, it's right over behind that crypt, near the big tree.
Okay. Wait here a second and I'll take a look.
Is the picture there?
No. And neither is the money. But there's something else here.
What?
The dead body of your friend, Linda Lane.
You've got to tell me the whole story, Brad.
Well, Mac, I found the body. She was a client of mine. I don't know who killed her or why yet. What did the medical examiner find out?
Skull fractured and strangulation. Death could have come from either one. She put up a terrific fight. The killer is probably marked.
Scratched?
Yeah, the doc found skin under her fingernails. Who was with you when you found the body, Brad?
I can't tell you that, Mac, but I don't think it was the murderer.
Was it another client of yours, too?
Yep.
This is murder, Brad. Client or no client, unless you come clean with me, I'll have to arrest you for concealing evidence.
I can't do you any good in jail. Look, there's a lot more in this business than you think.
Yeah, it's messy, all right.
Blackmail always is.
Oh, so that's it.
That's it. The names involved are top bracket. If we go off half-cocked and are wrong, it might ruin these people.
I can handle the newspapers, if that's what you mean.
That's what I mean.
Okay, we'll keep it as quiet as long as possible. Now, who's your client?
Tom Graham.
Hey.
The actress was blackmailing him.
Then he must have killed her.
He had the motive, and he even had the opportunity, but I don't think he did it. His fiancée, Sylvia Moorhead, is mixed up in it, too. She was in the graveyard last night about the time of the murder.
Now, we're getting someplace. Did Graham make a payoff last night?
Yes, and that's another angle. Whoever killed Linda Lane got the $10,000. And whoever it was knew her well enough to hate her and to be afraid of her.
I'll have him bring in Graham and the Moorhead girl.
Get the girl first. Let Graham alone for the time being. Bring Sylvia in and hold her here until I get back.
Where are you going?
I'm going to find a man.
Where?
At the Marriage License Bureau.
I tell you I didn't kill anybody.
What were you doing in the graveyard last night?
I wasn't in the...
It's no good, Miss Moorhead. Both Graham and I saw you running toward the street just before the body was found.
But it couldn't have been Tom, not if you were with him.
I wasn't with him all the time. He could have killed Miss Lane. Lying won't do any good. You'd better tell us what happened last night. What were you doing in the graveyard?
Oh, all right, I was there last night, but I didn't kill Miss Lane. I didn't.
Why did you go to the graveyard?
I showed you the note I got.
Yep.
Well, after I talked to you, I changed my mind. I decided to pay. I put the ad in yesterday morning's paper, and yesterday afternoon I got a phone call.
A phone call?
Yes.
Did you recognize the voice?
No. I was told to get $10,000 in cash and take it to the graveyard last night. I was to leave it on the grave of a man named Fenway. Half an hour later, I was to come back and get the photograph from the same place.
How did you get that much cash?
I pawned a diamond bracelet and some other jewels. And then last night, it must have been about midnight, I went to the graveyard. I had some trouble finding the grave, and I was later than the designated time. I was just walking up to the big crypt underneath the trees when I heard a peculiar choking groan.
What did you do?
I was frightened, and for a second I just stood there. I couldn't see this man Fenway's grave, so after a few seconds I tiptoed over to the crypt and looked around. There, lying across the grave, was the body of a woman. It was Linda Lane.
Did you see anything else?
Yes. I saw the figure of a man running towards the west gate. He was too far away for me to recognize. I only saw his back anyway.
But you thought it was Graham?
Yes, I thought it must be Tom.
And then you turned and started running yourself?
No, not just then.
What did you do?
Well, I fainted. I came to about 15 minutes later. That's when I started running. So you see, it couldn't have been Tom if he was with you and saw me running.
Lieutenant Mackenzie speaking. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, Kelly, good work. Well, that cinches it.
What happened?
Graham isn't home, so I sent some of the boys out to look around a little. They just found something very interesting hidden in his library.
What?
The photograph.
I wish you'd hold off on this arrest a little longer, Mac. It's too pats.
Brad, you're always trying to make things out of nothing. Now listen, big shot or no big shot, murder is still murder. It all fits. The actress was blackmailing him.
Graham couldn't have been the man she saw in the graveyard. He was with me when she ran past us.
Well, why would she lie? She's in love with him.
Maybe.
Yeah, but she really pawned her jewels. We checked on everything. Brad, you're wrong this time. There really is such a thing sometimes as an open and shut case. Everything in this murder fits perfectly.
Except one thing.
What's that?
There weren't any scratches on Graham's face. And if he killed the actress, I saw him less than 15 minutes afterward.
That doesn't mean anything. There weren't any scratches on the Moorhead girl's face either. The doc could be wrong.
I don't think he was, though.
Why not?
I'll tell you when we talk to Graham. There's his place over on the right.
Back again, huh?
Hello, Bert. Is the boss in yet?
No, he hasn't come back. Don't know when he'll be in.
We'll wait.
Maybe quite a while.
The law doesn't mind.
The law?
Yeah, Bert. This is Lieutenant Mackenzie of the police.
What's wrong?
Haven't you heard? There was a murder.
You don't think the boss...
Come on, Brad. We'll wait in that library where the boys found the picture. Show it to us, Bert.
Sure, it's right over here. Maybe you'd like a drink or something while you're waiting.
Yeah, maybe we would.
I'll fix it for you.
Here's where they found the picture.
Uh-huh.
What were you going to tell me out there in the car a minute ago?
Why don't you ask me what I found out at the Marriage License Bureau?
Well, what did you find?
What are you doing here, Runyon? What's happened?
Lieutenant Mackenzie here is about to arrest you for murder.
Me? But you can't. I didn't kill Linda. I swear I didn't.
Mr. Graham, you're under arrest.
Wait a minute, Mac. Here's Bert with the drinks. Don't you want that first? Here you are. Thanks.
Are you out of your mind, Runyon?
Not at all. Graham didn't murder anybody. Did he, Archie?
What? Archie?
What, Mac?
Why, you big... What's the idea of throwing a drink on my face?
Grab him, Mac. He's our boy.
No, you don't. Let go of me.
Hold still, Bert. I'll push you to sleep. Now, what's this handkerchief, Mac, after I wipe the drink off his face?
Oh, no, you...
Hold still there. There. Look.
Scratches on his cheeks.
Yeah, fingernail scratches. And look at the handkerchief.
Well, what's that?
Makeup, Mac. That's why we couldn't see the scratches on his face. He used to be an actor, and he knew how to put it on just right.
Bert? An actor?
His name isn't Bert. Get the cuffs on me, Mac.
Okay, but I still don't get it.
Shall I tell him, Archie, or do you want to?
I have nothing to say.
You're a real ham, aren't you?
Who is this guy?
His real name is Archie Glover. He was married to Linda Lane in 1937. He ran out on her a couple of years later and never bothered to get a divorce. That's what I found at the Marriage License Bureau.
But how did you know it was this guy?
I didn't, Mac, until just a second ago. I figured that if the murderer wasn't Graham or Sylvia, and I was sure it wasn't either of them, there was only one person left who knew enough about Graham and his affairs to plant everything so carefully. This guy here. How about it, Bert?
I have nothing to say.
A ham to the last. Okay. You can get it out of him at headquarters, Mac. But I imagine he went to Linda for money a week or so ago. He saw the picture and recognized his boss and the possibility, so he stole it. Then he wrote the notes, which he knew Graham would think came from Linda. She guessed what happened and followed him to the cemetery, where he had to kill her.
Well, I guess that'll do for this ham.
Yeah. And he ought to enjoy the frying pan when they turn the heat on. Hey, and that reminds me, Mac, we haven't had dinner. Let's go over to Charlie's Chop House. Well, that's that. It seems I spend my life in getting into trouble and getting out of it. But at the same time, I generally manage to get some other people in and out of trouble, too. Be seeing you again. So long.
There he goes into that drugstore. He's stepping on the scales.
Weight 239 pounds. Fortune, danger.
Who is it?
The Fat Man.
And now here's the Fat Man in Murder and the Peacock.
The Brunson Insurance Company specialized in fire and theft. They'd insure almost anything, but occasionally they got hit and hit hard in spite of the persistence of old man Brunson, president of the company. I'd done a lot of work for them from time to time, so I wasn't surprised when I got a call asking me to drop in. I was surprised when I was told the old man himself wanted to see me. I usually dealt with somebody in the investigation department. It was 10 a.m. when I was ushered into the office of the president. Bronson sat at the big desk in the corner, his fingers beating a nervous tattoo on the arm of his chair. He glanced up as I came in and waved me to a seat.
Sit down, Runyon. I suppose you're wondering why I called you personally.
That is a little unusual.
This is an unusual case, Runyon, and a very important one in this company. Did you ever hear of Solomon's rope?
The matched jade necklace stolen from the Mavis family 15 years ago?
Yes. I don't know whether you know it or not, but this company had insured the necklace for $300,000.
Yeah. And you paid off on it.
Exactly. If you remember, the Mavis home was robbed by a gang of gunmen led by a man named Jack Kelly.
The first of the Dillinger breed.
That's right. The necklace was part of the loot. Less than 3 weeks later, the FBI trapped the gang. And in the gunfight that followed, killed most of them, including Kelly. The entire loot from the Mavis robbery was recovered, except for the necklace known as Solomon's Rope. It was never found.
I thought the police figured Kelly broke it down and got rid of it stone by stone before the FBI closed with him.
I'm not the police, Runyon. I'm a businessman. $300,000 represents a tremendous investment to this company. Besides, I think the police were wrong in their theory.
Why?
Look at it this way. Kelly was just a gunman with more nerve than brains. The FBI was closing in on him. He didn't have much time. He had plenty of ready cash. Why would he take the trouble to get rid of the necklace stone by stone? I think he liked it and hid it someplace. Maybe he thought he'd give it to some girlfriend.
15 years is a long time, Mr. Brunson. Why the sudden interest?
Well, I'm coming to that. If you remember, there were 2 members of Kelly's gang who weren't with the rest when the G-men closed in. One was a little weasel-faced fellow named Tucker Malone.
I remember. They caught him 2 days later hiding in a flop house in Chicago.
That's right. The other missing member was a girl named Kitty Cassidy. They didn't know too much about her and never did catch her. She's still missing.
You think this Kitty Cassidy got the necklace?
No. She hadn't been with the gang long, and she wasn't Kelly's girl. I don't think she would have known where Kelly hid it, but I do think Tucker Malone might know.
He got life, didn't he?
Yes, but his sentence was commuted. He was released from prison 3 days ago.
And now you think he'll go after the necklace?
Exactly.
It seems to me you missed a bet on not having somebody pick up his trail when he got out. He might be hard to find by now.
Oh, I did that purposely. I didn't want to arouse his suspicions. Now, do you think you can find him?
I can try.
Good. Then you'll take the job?
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, Runyon, I might add that there is a $10,000 reward posted by this company for the return of the necklace.
And so, with his head bowed deep in thought, the fat man solved another case.
Very funny, very funny. Now listen, Charlie, I'm busy.
Sure. What are you doing? Posing for an overweight version of the Thinker?
If you're looking for a story, go down to Night Court. You won't get any byline here.
Already I got a story. And what a story. You like to hear it?
Go write it. I'll read it in the morning edition of that tabloid you work for.
I haven't got the ending yet. That's why I came to see you.
I'm not a storyteller. I'm a detective.
Precisely, my dear Watson. Which brings me to the purpose of my visit. I want to hire a detective. Out of my own pocket, I want to hire a detective.
I hate to miss that, but I told you I was busy. Now beat it and let me alone.
Ever hear of Solomon's Rope?
Maybe I'm not as busy as I thought.
I'm your employer, then?
Let's have the story first.
Last night, in the course of my duties as an ace reporter, I happened to stop in a little beer joint over on 3rd Avenue.
That's no novelty.
A man was standing at the bar, and he was very drunk. I couldn't place him, but the face was mighty familiar. It made me think of sweet, bygone memories. Black touring cars with curtains, straight homemade gin, and Tommy guns without khaki uniforms.
And that made you think of Jack Kelly, and then it clicked. The guy was Tucker Malone.
Yeah. So you know he's out.
I get around, too. What happened after you recognized him?
Well, I remembered the necklace, Solomon's Rope, and how it had never turned up. Right in my lap was the only guy in the world who might know where it was. And he was drunk. Well, what a story if I could get it.
Yeah.
He didn't know me from Adam. I bought him a couple of drinks and finally got him out of the place. Then I tried to pump him.
Did he talk?
Well, not much. He was awful drunk. But just before he passed out, he did say something. I can't make anything out of it, but, well, maybe you can.
What did he say?
He put his hand on my shoulder and he said, "You're the first real pal I ever had. I'm gonna make you rich, pal." I shook him and said, "Well, when? How?" He stared at me a minute and then he said, "The old guy raises peacocks. Tie that for me, will you, pal?"
Peacocks?
Well, that's what he said.
What do you think he was talking about?
Beats me. Maybe he was seeing peacocks instead of pink elephants. I like that part about making me rich, though. I think he meant the necklace.
What do you want me to do?
Listen, that guy's valuable. He's the lead sentence to the story of the year, and I want that story. There may be others who want the necklace. I want to hire you to protect him until I get him to talk. What do you say?
I take it you know where Malone is.
I'll say I know. I wasn't taking any chances. He's under lock and key in my apartment, sleeping off his drunk right now. In here.
You'd better make some coffee for Malone.
That's a good idea.
You haven't got a girl hidden in here, too, have you?
Girl? Well, of course not. Why?
Perfume, smell it. It's constant love.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, that's funny.
Where's the bedroom?
Oh, that door over there.
Come on.
Oh, look at Malone. Cute, huh? Sleeping like a baby.
Yeah. He's sleeping like a baby, all right. A dead baby.
Dead?
Bullets, 3 of them. They weren't taking any chances.
Well, who could have... Hey, you don't think I did it?
I don't know.
But I didn't, Brad, I swear. I told you I left him here sleeping it off. Well, why would I kill him? He was my story. That perfume. It must have been a girl. She came here...
Yeah, maybe. You're in a jam, Charlie.
I didn't kill him.
No, I don't think you did, but I'll have to call the cops.
No, wait a minute, Brad. I'm in a spot. You said so yourself. I really need a detective now for myself. I gotta find this guy's murderer. You're still hired if you want the job. This is just the beginning of this thing.
I think you're right about that.
Well, give me a break then. Let me knock out a story on this. I'll have a clean scoop. I'll call the cops the minute I turn my story in.
Okay, Charlie.
Thanks.
You're sure nobody came up here with you last night except Malone?
What do you mean?
The perfume. No girl came with you?
I've told you the truth, Brad. So help me I have.
I hope so. Go ahead and write your story, but make it fast. And don't touch anything in this bedroom. When you finish, call Lieutenant Mackenzie at headquarters and tell him the truth. I left the reporter alone with the dead man and drove to my office. All the way downtown, Malone's last words kept running through my head. The old guy raises peacocks. Tie that one for me, will you, pal? A drunk stream or the key to something? In this business, you can't afford to pass up anything, not even a drunk stream. So somebody raises peacocks. It was just noon when I parked the car and went up to the office. I opened the door and smelled it. The same perfume. Constant love. The girl sat carelessly in the client's chair, one slim leg crossed over the other. I noticed her eyes. You'd always notice her eyes first. They were black. Blacker than the inside of a coffin at midnight. And they caught the light like agates. She motioned slightly with a small, flat automatic pistol in her right hand.
Kick the door closed with your foot and try to touch the ceiling with those big, strong arms, fat man.
What movie did you step out of, beautiful?
All right, wise guy. This gun has 6 bullets in it. According to my figures, your gun, if you still got it with you, has only 3. I want it. Now turn around.
Somehow you don't strike me as the constant love type.
Never mind that. Now I'll take the gun. That's Rob. No powder smell. Wrong guess number 1 for little kitty. Loaded and hasn't been fired. Must have been the newsboy.
Charlie didn't kill Malone, beautiful, and neither did I. We sort of thought you did.
Do you think I look like the kind of sap that would kill the goose that lays the golden eggs?
If the goose had quit laying, yeah.
Take your necktie off, fat man.
It's not hot.
That's what you think. Now off with it. Throw it on the chair. Now open your shirt.
Why the striptease, beautiful?
A necklace is made to wear around a neck. Even a neck as big as yours.
Smart girl, but wrong guess number 2 for little Kitty.
Yeah, well, let's stop guessing, huh? Where is it, fat man?
I don't know.
This gun's got a silencer, and I'm not kidding.
Shoot, sweetheart. I wouldn't tell you even if I knew.
You've got a nerve. I like guys with nerve.
I don't like girls with guns. What made you add my name to this party?
That's easy. I've been waiting 14 years to talk to Malone. When he came out, I told him.
He must have led you to some interesting places.
He did. I told the newsboy picked Malone up last night. I tailed him to his apartment. Malone was loaded, and I knew he wouldn't move until late today. I came back this morning and paid a call. The reporter was gone, Malone was dead, and the necklace was missing. It wasn't hard to figure, so I hung around outside and waiting. I saw you and the newsboy come in. That gave me ideas, so I came to your office to wait.
How did you know me?
Why, Mr. Runyon, haven't you heard? You're a celebrity. You like it?
It makes sense.
Better sense than yours in a reporter story. Now turn around and face the wall. Time to travel. Sorry, but I'll have to keep your gun. Maybe we'll meet again.
I can hardly wait.
You know, for a fat man, you wouldn't look at all bad in a bathing suit.
Okay, sweetheart. Lock the door. Have it your way. Operator, I'm in a hurry. Get me the city zoo. Yeah, that's right, the zoo. Yeah, quite a girl. I'd hate to have her for my first date. Hello, city zoo. I'd like to know the name of anybody who raises peacocks within 100 miles of this city. Good afternoon, Mrs. Jarvis.
Why, yes. How did you know? Oh, land sakes, it's getting cold, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
I just told George, he's my husband, George, I just told him that he was foolish to go out without a coat, but he won't let those peacocks alone. Won't you come in?
Thanks.
I reckon that's what you come about, ain't it? The peacocks.
As a matter of fact, it is.
Sit down, Mr.
Runyon.
Sit down, Mr. Runyon. George will be in a minute. My, I never saw the like of it.
What?
All the peacock buyers coming at once. Here we go along, raising them for years, and nobody wants them. And then, in less than a week, two of you fellas show up to buy. That's what you're here for, ain't it?
Yes, that's it. Of course, I'll want to look them over pretty well.
That's just what the other fella said, too.
I always like to know what my competitors are doing. I was just wondering who this other fellow was.
I don't rightly remember his name, but George might. He was a little fellow with an awful pale face. Looked like he'd never seen the sun. Let's see now. It was the day the barn caught fire.
The barn caught fire?
Yes. It happened while that little peacock buyer was here. We was all mighty busy putting it out, I can tell you. That was just 2 days ago.
This is a nice old house you have here, Mrs. Jarvis.
Yes, it's real homey.
Lived here all your life?
Oh, land sakes, no. George bought this place about 10 years ago.
You never know what you might find in an old house like this.
Ain't it the truth?
Antiques and things.
Oh, it's funny you're saying that. I found something very peculiar in this house right after we moved in.
You did?
Yes. George don't like for me to talk about it. He says it might not be good publicity.
What did you find, Mrs. Jarvis?
Guns, Mr. Runyon. 5 of them, all loaded up. They was under the floor in the kitchen.
Guns?
Oh, lots of folks don't know it, but this house was headquarters for some gangsters in the old days.
You don't say?
Yes, sir. What do you think of that?
That's very interesting. You never found anything else, did you?
No, not a thing. Some folks think there's a loot hidden here somewhere on the place, but we ain't never seen any of it. Oh, here comes George. Now, don't let on I told you about the guns. He don't like my talking so much.
Maggie, where was that?
Come in, George. This here is Mr. Runyon. He's another one of those peacock buyers. He wants to look at your birds.
I ain't interested in selling my peacocks, mister.
Why, George, what on earth are you...
You heard me, Maggie. I ain't interested. So you might just as well run along, mister.
But, George, you know very well
I
that
said no.
Do you mind if I just look at them?
Yes, I do mind. I told you I ain't interested in selling, so why look at them? I don't want no more buyers coming around here, so you can get.
George Jarvis, you must have lost your mind.
I know what I'm doing. I ain't selling my peacocks, and I ain't showing them to anybody either. And that's final.
Hey, Brad, where you been anyway? I've been looking all over town for you.
I was in the country, Mac, seeing a man about some peacocks.
Peacocks? Look, Brad, I thought you and me were friends. That news hound says you were with him when he found the body.
That's right.
Well, why didn't you report it? You know the...
Calm down, Mac. I gave Charlie a break because he gave me one.
Yeah, I'll say you gave him a break. The paper's already in the street when he calls up nice as pie and says, I've got a murder for you, Lieutenant. I'm surprised he didn't wait for me to read it in the paper.
Maybe he doesn't think you can read.
Yeah. Well, I'm putting the heat on Charlie Blake. I think he killed Malone.
Quit acting like a kid, Mac.
I mean it. I think that news hound did it just to get a good story. I'd pull him in on suspicion if it weren't for the paper. They already made a big enough sap out of me.
Now you're using your head again. Why don't you ask me about the peacocks?
Yeah, what were you doing in the country, and what about the peacocks?
The farmer doesn't want to sell them anymore.
What are you talking about?
Solomon's rope. Remember it?
Oh, so that's why Malone was knocked off.
I think so.
But Kelly broke that necklace up and got rid of it before the FBI got him.
I don't think he did.
Why not?
Because I think I found the place where Kelly hid it.
Where? Is that what you mean about the peacocks?
Right. A farm up near Statesville that Kelly used as a hideout once. A farmer and his wife live there now, and the farmer raises peacocks. I've got a hunch the necklace is still there.
Ah, but that doesn't make sense. Malone must have had the necklace. Why else would he be killed?
I think I know.
You're crazy. Besides, we got a tip that Kitty Cassidy was in town. She's been missing for years and was one of the old Kelly mob. She must have done in Malone and got the jade.
She's in town, all right, with a gun of her own and one of mine.
Yours? What happened, Brad?
She dropped in to see me, made me do a striptease, and took my gun.
Well, that's one for the book. Why'd she do that?
She thought I had the necklace. She didn't have it, and she came after Malone was killed. Where's Blake now?
In his office at the newspaper, I guess.
Come on. You've got to see him right away. I hope Blake's in his apartment.
Yeah, there's a light under his door. See, he knows the game's up and he's stalling. Come on, put your shoulder against this door and heave. Right?
You don't need your shoulder. It's unlocked.
All right, Blake, don't try to...
Put your gun away, Mac. Somebody else got to Blake first.
Dead?
Yeah. But not long.
The girl. He did have the necklace, and she got it away from him.
I think the girl killed him, but she didn't get the necklace. Come on, Mac. We haven't got much time.
Where are we going?
Back to that Peacock farm. Jarvis' wife. Open the door, Mrs. Jarvis.
Why, Mr. Runyon, what in the world are you doing here at this time of night? I've never seen such goings-on. Decent folks ought to be in bed.
Where's your husband?
Why, he's gone out to show his peacocks to... who's this other fellow, Mr. Runyon?
He's a friend of mine.
Oh, well, I just never saw anything like it. First the little man, and then you, and now tonight that girl.
Girl?
Why, yes. She come about a half an hour ago. We was all ready for bed. I thought she must be crazy wanting to see them birds at this hour. I says to George, them peacocks must be mighty all-fired important all of a sudden.
Did he take her out to look at the peacocks?
Yes, and they've been out there for the last...
Come on, Mac.
Why, Mr. Runyon, what's the matter? Where are you going?
To see your husband.
Oh, well, I don't know. It's mighty dark out there.
What's it mean, Brad?
Girl's after the necklace, of course. It's still here. We better hurry.
You think the girl's going to try and knock off the farmer?
I don't know.
I can't see anything out here, can you?
That dark building off to the left, the Peacock Pen and House. That's where they must be.
Hold it, Brad.
What's the matter?
Over there in the other direction. That other big building. Just saw a light flash over there.
That's the barn. They must be in there. Come on. You got a flashlight, Mac?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, here it is. Hold it a second.
I don't hear anything.
That's a light in that building. Jarvis.
They're gone.
Shine the light around, Mac.
No, there's nothing in here.
Wait a minute. Shine it back there on that pile of hay again. I thought I saw something.
Oh, it's just an old shoe.
It's a shoe, all right, Mac. A girl's shoe, and the owner is still wearing it. Look.
Dad, is that...
It's Kitty.
Strangled with a piece of twine.
Yeah. There's your murderer, Mac the farmer. He killed Malone and this girl.
But Blake, he couldn't have killed him.
No, Kitty killed Blake because she thought he had the necklace. When she didn't find it, she must have suspected the farmer of killing Malone.
But why?
Don't you get it? The farmer found the necklace. He had it all along. He knew Malone was after it. He probably followed him back to town, waited his chance, and killed him.
Hey, what's that?
It's a peacock screaming. Somebody's in the pen. Come on.
But the peacocks, what are they
I
screaming?
don't know. That was a shotgun. It came from the peacock pen. Hurry, Mac. Here's the pen.
He's gone.
Look! They're on the ground, Mac.
A dead peacock.
He shot it.
But why?
I think I know now. Come on. He's running off through that field with one of the birds. He probably broke the bird's neck to shut it up. He's not too far ahead.
Yeah, but it's so dark it'll be hard to see. Right. Hey, the shotgun again. What could he be shooting now if he's killed the bird already?
I don't know, but... Look, Mac. Over there in the field near the fence.
I can't see anything.
Give me that light. There. There, now do you see?
The farmer. Yeah, but what happened to him? He must have fallen.
He fell all right. Look there.
Golly, half his head blown off.
He tripped in the dark, and when he fell, the shotgun went off and hit him.
Well, that'll save the state a lot of trouble. What about the peacock he was carrying?
Dead, too. He wrung its neck while he was running.
Yeah, but I don't get it. What did he want with the bird?
This, Mac. Look here where I'm shining the light, here on the bird.
I don't see anything to... Well, I'll be darned.
The necklace. Smart boy, that farmer. What better hiding place could he find than the plumage of a peacock?
How'd he manage it?
Easy. It's strung around the body of the bird and held in place by a piece of wire. The green color of the jade fits in perfectly with the green feathers of the bird.
But why did he shoot the other bird back there?
It was dark. He thought he had the bird with a necklace. He shot it so he could get it off easier. Then he realized he made a mistake. He probably heard us coming and didn't have time to shoot this one. Or maybe he wanted that one remaining shotgun shell to fire at us.
Yeah, but it got him instead. That's irony, isn't it?
Yeah. Wait a second, Mac. Until I get this necklace off. There. Come on, let's go.
Well, you got your necklace and I got my murderers, even if they are both dead.
Yeah. And we're each $5,000 richer.
Huh? Hey, what are you talking about?
That's right, Mac. There's a $10,000 reward for the recovery of this necklace. You helped me get it, so I figure you're entitled to half the reward.
Do you mean to say that I'm going to get $5,000 all at once?
Uh-huh. $5,000. I guess you'll be able to... Hey, Mac. Mac, what's wrong? Well, I'll be. That's the first time I ever saw a cop faint. Well, that's that. It seems I spend my life in getting into trouble and getting out of it. But at the same time, I generally manage to get some other people in and out of trouble, too. Be seeing you again.